Take a look at my girlfriend. Oh, she's the only one. Ba-la-la-la. I'm here. Not for long. No. Maybe for a while. We'll see how it goes. We'll just go off based on how entertained you keep me. Yeah, it's about you guys keeping me happy. No one's here. But anyone who's watching it back can hear this. If I did, in fact, post it. But if I posted it, it must have gone for long. Ha 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 ha. What's this guy laughing about? I'm back. Yes, you're back. That's how getting timed out for a day works, Saeed Nurmagomedov. You get timed out, the next day it's gone and you're back. That's how that goes, yep. Spot on with understanding how that works. You're a genius. You're a genius. All right, let's go on all messages. I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm bringing that energy. Just wait till Guru is live. Oh, you'll be gone, will ya? Just wait. Okay, mate. What you gonna do? You're gonna tell him not to raid me? No, acting all tough like I didn't have you gripping sheets. What the fuck does that mean, Theo Knight? That is not how you enter the chat. Dude, you're instantly getting timed out for that. That's disgusting. You've made me feel uncomfortable. You're gone. Buddy, old pal. And who the fuck are you as well? Theo Knight? I've never seen you in my life. Go eat your spa. Okay, maybe I would. I don't care. Spaghetti's good. Go eat that spaghetti. Yeah, no, I got what you're saying. Oh, just another classic. Oh, wait, what? Joined 12th of March. Oh, okay, a couple months ago. Yeah. Yo, Zo, sup, former child. Okay, former child. I suppose we all are, aren't we? True. Former child here. But how are you doing, former child? Another name that I've never seen in the stream before, but you come in saying, yo, Zo, sup, like we know each other. Like we're boys, like you always hang out here, but you've never been here. Oh. Did you change your name, former child? Not sure who you are, but that's all right. Good to have you here. Buddy pal. I changed my name. Oh, well, don't change your name, Jan Zersky. You lose chat credibility. You're a normal person now, but I suppose you can like build up your rapport with your new name, former child. I was never a child. I was born 29 with a receding hairline. Okay, Dana Off-White, thank you for that. But you can build up rapport. But if you went and changed back to your old name, everyone would be like, oh, that guy. You know, you were in the poll the other day. That counts. You've never been in a poll now. Former child, I don't even know who that is. You're dead to me, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But we've got 7 people, not the best, but we'll give it time to simmer. Only 3 minutes in, you know. We won't shoot it down as being a shit stream yet. But where is Guru Saeed Nurmagomedov burner? He didn't go live yesterday. He didn't make his what's next for Bo Nickel, every fight to make next after UFC. I'll put the word out that you're live. Thank you. Yep, tell everyone, Dana Off-White. Because I'm trying to provide you guys a vessel where you can talk about UFC. You're welcome. But yeah, I'm assuming Guru's filming his full card predictions at the moment, and they're maybe going for like an hour. That's where I'd assume he is at the moment, because it's pay-per-view week. Like, you should be going live. People are ready to talk about the UFC. So come on, Guru. You said you'd start leaving for the shit cards, but this card does suck. And also, did you guys see that Benoit Saint Denis got the short notice call up? As in, someone stepped in. Did you know? Did you guys hear? Not Gamrot, not Rebecca. Kyle. I got Belal by 5th round knockout. I don't see it, Yawai Moy. But decent prediction. But, you know, he's not very known for his finishes. And Jack Della Maddalena is probably known for being dog tough. I'll tell all of my alts you're live. Well, I don't really need alts here. You're kind of a comedian. Okay, settle down, please. But thank you. But I don't try to be. Well, a little bit. I try. How's your mother doing? Scrimpo, that's the second time you've asked that. And then last time you're like, whoa, no disrespect. How about mind your business, dude? God. What, that's your thing? Why do people start like having a thing where they say the same thing every time they join the chat? You want to be known as that mother guy. And you've got Saeed Nurmagomedov. He's the raid guy until he stabbed me in the back. Now he's the dead to me guy. BSD better fuck up that Canadian bum they matched him up against. Yeah, Kyle Propelic. Kyle Propelic, I know. What the fuck, eh? So, and is that on the main card? I'm 22. You won, Moy. Is that on the main card? You can't have Kyle on the main card. God, that sucks. No way they couldn't find someone. There were so many people putting their hands up. But they're like, oh, he's Canadian. Oh, what a tragedy, hey. What a tragedy. This card already sucked. Kind of. No way it's on the main card. But what else is going to be on the main card, Larry? There's nothing. Whatever ends up on the main card now is going to look shit, regardless. You can't put Bruno Silva on the main card. You know what they should actually do? Jessica Andrade versus just Jasmine Jasudavicius. That should open up the main card. Wait, but you can't have three. You can't have three girls. Oh shit, it is on the main card. Yeah, I know it is. It has to be. It has to be. What else is? Something dumb's got to be. Have you ever trained laugh my ass off Scrimpo? What did he say? Apart from the mother thing. Have you ever trained a martial art? I have. I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, black belt in Muay Thai. I don't even think they do belts in Muay Thai. I'm a black singlet. I don't know. No, I haven't trained. It's obvious. But I bet if I did, I'd be good. But no, I haven't. Cool, hipster robot. So if you're looking for a qualified opinion with unwavering bias, then you found the wrong place. We're disgustingly biased over here. You should train. You should fucking mind your business. Will you admit 3 is mid? What do you mean, will I admit it? I was just calling it shit. It sucked. It's the worst card ever. Well, you're 22. Enjoy life. You just said you should train. I don't want to do that. I am enjoying life. There's nothing else that I could think about doing right now that would be better than going live with my sweet boys to talk about Jack Della. You should smoke crack. Well, there's something. That's a better input than what Cooler a Hipster just said. But maybe crack. Well, depends if Jack wins, I suppose. We'll see. Like the stream and then maybe I'll do it. 2K subs, we'll smoke crack on stream. Fine, you got me. But yeah, a bit of a weird one. Also, they made Vivian Araújo versus Tracy Cortez, which is a decent fight, I suppose. I've smoked dabs. Okay, tough guy. What? Aren't you cool? Well, aren't you cool? Well, what's coming out after this? That you should do a PCP instead. I'm not too sure what that is. I can't stream because I refuse to speak to most people on the internet. Well, it's very easy to just stream into a phone. It's basically me. I'm basically hanging out by myself, which is awesome to do. And then a couple input from the chat, you know. But just voicing my opinions to an audience. It's awesome. I was made for this. I really was. I've always wanted to try speed. The black guy or the drug? Sandhagen is underappreciated. He literally finished the terrorist of the sport, Batista via sub. Yeah, I actually seen that the other day. Because they posted that before his Davison fight. I didn't realize he submitted him. And you know what was cool? When I turned it on, I was like, this is really cool because I don't know how this fight ends. Sandhagen obviously wins, but I was thinking a decision. And did he armbar him? Or I know he submitted him in the first. And he took his O. He took Batista's O. That's a good win. The drug I like to keep the lights on. Okay, Shavkat's too durable. Too durable for what? What are you replying to? Bell Goat will destroy JDM and then he will move up and he'll beat John Jones. But what were you replying to about Shavkat? Did someone shit on him? Could Belal win via fence humping? I do think Belal could win via clinch sex. You're right. Hamzat for goat. I'm sure Hamzat would like a bit of a goat right now. Dirty fucker. That's how they go over there, isn't it? Yeah, it was an armbar. Nice. Yeah, he looked pretty good as well, and he looked ready. He looked like he wanted to KO him. I'd like to see JDM piece up Belal. Well, stay tuned. On Sunday, it happens. On Sunday, you won't have to think about seeing it. You'll watch it. I said JDM smokes on the feet. That's what he replies to. Okay, too durable. All right, have fun getting beaten up for a long time. But after this, you guys know what's coming out. Get excited. Full card predictors. Yeah. 35 minutes of my utmost analysis and full car predicers by Lorenzo Predicus. Yep, let's do a poll, shall we? Let's do a poll for that Benoit Kyle fight. See who you guys are feeling in that fight. Something's telling me that Benoit gets the TKO, but anything could happen. We know what happens in these short notice fights. What was the first fight that you watched? I'm not too sure. Belal will fuck him up without fucking him up. Okay, I get what you mean there, Bugsy. He'll fuck him up, but he won't really fuck him up. But he'll win like 49-46. But, Jack's not going to go home very sore. I feel that. And you know what's a little bit crazy? Kunith posted his predictions today. He picked Jack Della as well. Why the fuck is everyone picking Jack Della? Get off him. He's mine. Like, I suppose everyone's seen what I'm seeing, but like, I understand that Belal should kind of be the correct pick. Like, going off past performances. Obviously, he's got a great chance to do it. Did you watch the end of the Knicks game? Oh, I'd seen it ended 100-100, but nah. No, who won? Was it the Knicks? Are you getting the JDM interview? Yeah, that's why he didn't. That's why he left Guru on red. He was replying to his boy Lorenzo, and he was like, "Oh fuck yeah, man! I'll come on to the channel, be on my merry way. We'll do a quick 3-minute. You can ask me how I'm doing." Yes, our Knicks won. Our Knicks, head, shouldered, knees in bow. Yeah, I seen that comment. I didn't like it, Larry. So settle down. I was like, ugh, cringe, not that funny. So yeah, settle down. I seen that in Guru's comment section. And you know what? I will say, Larry. Yesterday when I was shitting on MMA Joey, I'll take it back a little bit. I forgot. I watched Guru's video and it was a good video. God, Guru does some good videos. I watched Guru's video and I was like, you know what? I forgot all about that shit that he said. Maybe that's why Joey was getting so pent up. So I take it back a little bit. I get it. He kind of did deserve it, but why you're relishing someone else's loss so much? Like, I get hyped up for a good win, but I'll never get hyped up for a good loss. Like, yes, he lost. Like, that's a bit crazy. I don't need to, I also hate MMA Joey. Well, welcome. We don't like MMA Joey here either. But I do want to say, right message, wrong messenger. Oh, that's a good point, Bondi. Yeah, maybe that was it. Yeah, some fat fucker doing it. What do you look for in a man? What the fuck, dude? Good boxing, good takedown defense. What are you talking about? Predictions? Because this is a prediction channel. I don't know. Great boxing. That's what I look for in a man. What about you, Theo Knight? No, just kidding. I'm just going to get rid of you. Oh, should I time you out? Or should I hide you from the channel? I don't know. Because fam gay. Oh, you want to see what he typed before? Here, let's scroll up. I don't want to read it. Acting all tough. Like I didn't have you. So now that's 2 times you've said something gay. That's enough. Thanks. Get hidden from the channel. I'm here to talk about full card predictions and UFC, not what I look for in a man. But usually good takedown defense, and when they keep their chin tucked, I like that as well. I'll pick him. Make him mod. Oh, you reckon make him mod? Damn. How gay was that first scene? God, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, I don't want to be made feel uncomfortable in my own live chat where I come to give you guys a good time. Fam not gay. I prayed for you so you aren't gay anymore and you won't remember you were. Make me mod. No. No one that asks for mod will ever be made mod. Unless like Sydney Sweeney joins the chat. But I don't actually think Sydney Sweeney's that good. What a twist. That Theo dude doesn't realize you can't turn pillows with teeth marks. You can't return pillows with teeth marks? I don't know. Dude, what are you trying to say there? Can you just chill? I ain't gay no more. I like women. Greg Arnold, now you're an alt. Would you happen to be LaRodent? Because you remember that LaRodent guy that was here all the time? He was a cool guy. And he took off. I'm trying to think who you could be, Greg Arnold, on that alt. And I'm thinking, we lost LaRodent. Daniel Vesta, he's been gone for a while. It's weird how people fall out of love with the live streams. Like, what happens for us to break up? Like, why did Chad Fleck... Damn, you glowing today, boss. No, my name is Matt Miller, I swear. All right, well, settle down, settle down. No, it would have been a good thing if you were a rodent, because I miss that guy. Where's he gone? Why are people big fans? Chad Flexington was here every day, and then he unsubs and he disappears? What did I do? What did I do, Chad? Come back. I'll learn your love again. You watching Thunder vs Nuggets? Fuck no. Wait. Is that that's the second round now, isn't it? Thunder Nuggets? That's the second round. Islam or Lilia? Who you got? Is Lilia some cute girl? Well, I don't know. But I'll go Lilia there. I'll go Ilya. I reckon he'd knock him out. Yoan Moy. Did you subscribe, by the way, bro? Because I reckon it's your first time here. So as a first... Actually, no, you've been here before, maybe. Oh, now Thunder Nuggets sound delicious. Okay. I don't think it's a brand of nuggets. This weekend's prospect of the night, Ayman Zahabi. Yeah, who will be Weasel's prospect of the night this week? Maybe Daniel Santos, early lean. Or Navajo. It's got to be Navajo. I saw Laronin in Unk MMA's chat. Maybe that's where he's gone. Bro's forcing people to sub at this point. Nice business. Not forcing, but suggesting with passion, you could say. But not forcing. How could I force him? I'm on the other side of the screen here, dude. But I reckon Navajo Sterling's probably the prospect of the night, you'd have to say. You'd really have to say. There isn't any prospects on the card. What you rather, the ability to take anyone down or the ability to stop any takedown? I said it because he told me if I didn't, something bad was going to... Oh, Jesus. And she retracted it. He retracted it. Sorry, that's my bad, Mel. The Weasel going to pick Leah as the prospect of the night, lol. Yeah, that could happen. What... I would rather have the ability to stop any takedown, because then I'd only have to work on my striking. I could keep any fight I wanted on the feet. Like, yeah, you could take anyone down, but could you hold them down? Like, I'll just take down Hamza every time. He'll get up in 5 seconds, and then I'm just stuck. So I'll stuff every takedown, stuff all the Belals, all the Marabs, and then I'm just going to get really good at striking. But that was a good question. Who was that? Bugsy Malone? Great question, dude. Props. Navajo needs to take his career slowly. That last performance was not the best. Yeah, but I don't mind it. Or it wasn't the best because it was boring. He went 15 minutes with a shit guy. He should have put him away. But he's 6-0. People need to get experience. Although it sucked, watching-wise, he's 27. He went the distance. He dominated every round. It's all right. It's all right. I prefer, if he got a first round KO, we'd all be like, oh, but what happens if it goes a little bit late? So now we have a little bit of confirmation about Navajo when it gets a bit later, so I don't mind it. Imagine him not getting a KO and then going 15 minutes with better guys like, I don't know, not Alonzo Manyfield, but that sort of level, like a Bogdan Guskov. It might get a little bit iffy. MMA falling off, not going to lie. It's at a dull point. But it's not falling off. It's still going. It's still going. Once 317 gets announced and starts taking shape, I reckon that's when we get going. We just need Ilya Charles. The end of the year will be really good. Lorenzo's answering my questions. I'm ripping my posters down like Syndrome. How would you feel if Islam versus Ilya gets cancelled because Ilya pulls out and Volk steps up? I'm glad I didn't read that dumbass what if question that would never happen and Volk steps up. I'm glad I didn't read that. I think my brain, now that I've done this for long enough, my brain starts to cut out the shit ones, like crazy fantasies of what if Ilias pulled out and then Volk came in for the trilogy. Like, I don't even want to care to think about shit like that because it would never happen. It's like, oh, Peter Yan versus Yair street fight. Who cares? Who cares about thinking about that? It would never happen. I kind of feel bad for Nickel. Bro seems so confident calling Hamzat wrestling trash and he's on a different level. Yeah, I forgot all about that stuff. Like, I knew, but when I seen Guru's video, I was like, oh my God. I didn't realize he said, I realized I probably smashed those guys. When he was talking about Drickus versus Robert, talking about Drickus' performance against Robert, and that's when I realized I'd probably smash those guys. Look at Ballard's input there. What if Lorenzo gets AIDS after he gets molested by Joe Pyfer? Nice, mate. Nice. One more swing and a miss, Ballard, and you're on your way. And you're on your way for a whole ass day. So yeah. Oh, that rhymes. Dr. Zeus. Are we all waiting for Guru's 315 picks? Probably speak for yourself there, Eric Sung. Pretty sure we're all here waiting for my picks, for Lorenzo Predicus picks to drop his Predicus. Lorenzo Predicus. Hey, do you want to come over and have a tap water drinking contest? Holy dicks. You guys are getting fucking annoying. Lorenzo Predicus. Ballard's on thin ice. Tap water drinking sesh. All right, one more from you, Chad, with a jawline. You're gone as well. But someone asked before who Bo Nichols should fight next. I reckon he should fight like Gerald Mearshart. I know it'd be a little bit embarrassing. But I still reckon he can beat like an Ikram Molaskerov. I know that's a little bit crazy, but I reckon he could still beat that. He could still take down Shara every round and dominate him. Like, RDR is great at grappling. He's a beast. That was a tough matchup. In hindsight, why the fuck did they do that? Did they want him to lose? Brighter's gone. More importantly, one gorilla or 100 men. That's not more important. That's not more important. Bo versus Costa? Ooh. I agree. Ikram can beat Bo, but it's close. Well, I said Bo could beat Ikram. But you agree, it's close. When does Dan Hooker fight next? He can't stop breaking his hand. Apparently he's the backup for the Max Holloway unsubscribed. You're an idiot. That's not how you run a channel, you muppet. I would body slam you into oblivion. All right, see you later. Unsubscribed, you idiot. Unsubscribed, you idiot. That's not how you... Unsubscribed, you idiot. That's not how you run a channel, you muppet. I would... Unsubscribed, you idiot. I'm not... Okay. Okay, damn. We've lost him, guys. Bro getting timed, I know. God, he spammed a lot, didn't he? Didn't he? That's not how you run a channel, says Chad with a jawline with no subs and never posted a video in his life. But yeah, I'm sure that's not how you run it. That's how I run this channel. If you say something that's just such a throwaway, let me type this boring ass dumb question that means nothing because I'm bored, then I'm not going to answer it. I'm not going to grant that with a question. These are for eligible bachelors. This chat is for eligible bachelors who are all mature, who are all in their 20s but have their age. That guy was old me laughing my ass off. God, I'm sick of you when you do that shit. That was the old me. Oh, man, was that how annoying I was? Like, shut the fuck up. Eligible bachelor present. Good to see you, Mal. Good to see you. No notifications. What? I'm 19? Dude, just because I said we're all 20 doesn't mean you had to put your hand up and tell us your age. Thanks for that, GRZO. Good to know. Good to know. I didn't want to know. Nice. But 19's not bad. You're nearly 20, so almost there. Ilya really fighting Islam? No. No, we said that. I'm minor. Fuck's sake. What are you guys doing? Did I say to tell us how old you all are? And why is it only the young people? And Bugsy's 30. Fucking hell. You're going to die soon. Oh, Jesus. Who else wants to tell us how old they are? Seeming that's what I asked, apparently. You guys are fucking morons. I yearn for the minors, is what Bilal Muhammad said. At 42. Oh, Jesus. I'm 63. Oh, God. I'm 16. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Nubby. God damn it. Way to ruin it. Oh, God. Look at them all go. Just fucking absolute sheep. I'm 37. Yeah, I know Breaking Bud. Actually, you're lying. You're mid-40s. Don't lie. Don't lie. Someone lied. You have charisma. Don't stop this for you. Just please get a mic and a better setup. Well, okay. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment there. I will get a better mic and a better setup, but Rome wasn't built in a day. And you need to see natural progression. What kind of moron got... Sammy, chill the fuck out with the age thing. That's done. All right, but 27's pretty good. Pretty good. Kind of what I'm looking for. I'm, however, old. Do you need me to be? All right, Mel. I don't like that either. I don't like that either. But 23, we'll lock that in. Doom is better. Doom, the guy that you never see live, is never there, is stagnated on sub count whilst I've run right past him. All right, have fun with that guy. Is he live right now? Probably not. Probably not. When's the last time he gained a sub? Fuck him. Nah, Doom's all right. But you started that. You were the real bedtime MMA. What? Oh, I don't know what you mean by that. You don't smoke weed. Memory too good. Thank you. Thank you. I lied. I'm an unk. Jack Della by KO or a sub after dropping Belal? What do you think, mate? You reckon he's going to submit Belal? Jesus Christ, Nubby. Swing and a miss. Dumb question. Telling people I'm dating a minor was awkward. You dating Nikita Krylov? Yeah, he's handsome. Your mustache looks older than you. You know what? I know how to balance this out. I know how to really calm everyone down. Yep, that's right. We're sitting in front of Jack. God, he radiates good energy, does he not? JDM by guillotine, anything else is a casual take. Did you guys know Kunith is picking Jack Della? Lucas Tracy, Artem MMA Analysis, MMA Guru, me, everyone. What the fuck? This was supposed to be my time. That was supposed to be my time where I got the pick right and everyone doubted him. But no. Belal's a big favorite and no one's fucking picking him. It's so dumb. Look up Jack Della Maddalena, real mate. Now, yeah, I know his real name. It's awesome, isn't it? I know. What a cool ass name for a guy. If you didn't think he could get any cooler, and then you realize his name's like Giacomo or something, and it's like, oh my God, this guy's cool as. How does he? No wonder he's so cool. Seriously, you like Jack? That's a bit of a basic name. No, it's Giacomo. Giacomo Della Maddalena. How good does it feel? Bo got KO'd. It doesn't feel that good, but that was an awesome moment. Like a big, whoa, that was crazy. I feel like we haven't had that in a while. But it's not like I hated Bo and wanted to see him die. Like a lot of people seem to. It was more, whoa, Dorita's good. He's an awesome guy. I'm happy for him. Got a study, see ya. Okay. Ugliest nose, but could still steal my girl, right? So bro is Italian and not Aussie. He is Italian, yeah. He has Italian roots, Robert, which is probably why he's so good and has a... Your last thumbnail live stream is hilarious. Your last thumbnail live stream, what, the, like, beautiful scenery? Yo, Robert is here. Yeah, Robert is here. Yeah. I don't know why Robert has aura, but he does. Attaboy, Robert. Robert, you were only here, what, like a day? And people are already geeking out that you're here. No offense, but JDM is kind of chopped. I don't know what you mean by that. Kind of... Nah, dude, that is disrespect. Jack is a beast. Will break Belal. I like that. You mean this thumbnail right there? That looks like Great Horizons, Nubby. That looks awesome. I think people really like my thumbnails. They're just immaculate. 3 hours, 2 hours, a time before JDM was champ. Ian Gary crouching on the ground. Another city. MMA Guru enters the chat in his wheelchair. Just great things. Dana White is live. No, he's not. You're lying. God. You know what? Who wants to time him out? Whoever says yes first gets to time him out. Go on. Quick. I'll give you guys an opportunity. Who wants to do it? We won't even do a poll. Rapid fire because I want him going quick. Oh, nice. IS-15. Well done. Oh, look at you all. Oh, wow. Oh, Douglas, so late to the party. Breaking Bud, that's embarrassing, dude. All right, Luke, I didn't expect that from you, dude. Islam Volk for Jesus. Now he's pissing me off. All right, IS-15, have your way with him. Yeah, boy. Yeah. All right, now give us your longest yeah, boy. All right, show it off. So what you want to do is you want to click on him. No! You want to put user in timeout, and you want to click for 24 hours. Oh, wow. How long did you do it? Oh, 30 minutes? Should have done longer, but that's okay. It was your first day. It was your first time being mod. You weren't ready. You pissed off Larry. You've pissed off another mod. You're going to have to apologize. My bad. I didn't realize my stream was that delayed. Looks like 5 minutes behind. I hope JD wins, so Islam leaves the division. He's dominated. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't see a world where we watch Islam versus... Oh my God, there's 34 people here. You guys seeing this? People are talking about UFC today. You should get a face tat. If Jack Della wins, the sky's the limit. Who knows what I'll do? I'll backflip. On stream for you guys, and I've never backflipped in my life. A face tat improves your odds for employment. You think that's what I've been missing? I've been looking too innocent. I've been looking too much of a sweet, innocent, good guy. I need to go the opposite way. I need to look like more of a bad boy. Okay, I'm digging what you guys are saying. We haven't gained a sub since I've gone live. Not that it matters, but it does a little bit, and we haven't gained one. Even though there's 29 people here, it's like, are people not subscribing or what? That's okay, though. Yeah, where is Guru, though? It's pay-per-view week, Guru. It's pay-per-view week. Are you coming or... Is he coming to hang out with us or not? What the hell? What the hell, Andre? What the hell, LeBron James? What the hell? Try not being such a huge douche. I don't know about that. JDM beats GSP? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he does. Try the informal sector like Karen Della if... UFC's kind of dying. Guru's running out of content. Fiora is kind of bad, bro. You know what I mean? Kind of bad as in she looks like a bag of shit. I don't know. So 30 in here and 13 likes. Something ain't adding up. Probably hitting the sauna before the DJ collab. He's so worried about... True. Oh, yeah. What? So is he flying over to America? Is that what's happening? Because that's a little bit crazy. Did you guys know that Kunith picked Manon Fiora? Which I just think is a little bit bizarre, seeming I've talked back and forth with him and we were going to pick Valentina together as brothers. How do you think Islam would do against JDM at 170? I don't think he would do well at all. I really believe that it's only Monday. Oh, true. It's Tuesday over here. But, oh gosh, and what was I saying just then? Yeah, I don't think Islam would do well at all at 170. His size really carries him. Featherweight Volkanovski was taken in 5 rounds. Volk is a small man. Jack Della Maddalena is ginormous. I was going to say a giant and ginormous, and then I said in between. Round 3 ticket. Yeah, the next 3 cards are ass. Dumbass. Can you ice? Gosh, Nubby thinks like he's being chill and he gets to decide who's annoying. He's such a weird character, Nubby. Such a weird ass guy. Really don't enjoy you being here. What do you think about Bo moving down to 170? I don't know. He seems like a massive guy. So I don't know if he'd be able to. Randy DeRitter is ginormous. So I think that's why he looks so small. I feel like he's in that bad state of being in between. Like, he'd look massive against someone like Gilbert Burns. He is thick and tall. So I don't know if he could even make it. I don't know. DeRitter is huge. DeRitter's huge. He's in a weird state. I don't know. I feel like it'd be a definitely cut to make middleweight. I mean, welterweight. He seems like a legit middleweight. Bo Nickel versus Joel Alvarez. That is kind of crazy that if he moved down, we could get that. And it is shit that Joel Alvarez is moving up. I hope they give him like Randy Brown or something. Instantly give him someone good. DeRitter versus Cannonier pick. I would pick oh shit. Maybe Cannonier. Because you watch DeRitter, his striking is pretty shit. And he is open. He is going to get KO'd viciously one day. In the UFC against someone good. But maybe he can get Cannonier down. It's a tough one. Bo can't make 170. I doubt it. He's such a thick, big boy. DeRitter is just huge. DeRitter is huge. He's like Drickus. And Paul Craig was huge as well. But against Cody Brundage, they're like similar size. If JDM wins, can you do a bag on stream? I can do anything on stream if JDM wins. You tell me. Uriel and Kalive, who wins? Let's do a poll for that. Even though Jack and Belal's in a poll, let's do a little intricate Yuri Magomed poll. Good idea, Yawan Moy. Really good idea. No, serious, mate. Keep that up. Keep that up, because that's a good one. Pros Jacker. Maybe Yuri has the best chance to do it, but I don't know if he would. Magomed and Kalive. There's a chance Magomed reigns for a while. It's going to be hard to beat that guy because his boxing's so good. He's so good everywhere. And he's got that kind of a takedown threat, even though he really doesn't shoot too much. People are still worried. Old mate was batshit worried. What about this next fight night? You reckon it's all right? We get to watch that. What even flag is that? He's like Greece, Cuban. Oh, wow. I thought he was Greek. But he's Cuban, this guy. Fought on the contender series. You from North America? No, I live in Australia. Cuba. Oh, you already said it. Yeah, so he wins. I reckon Jared Gordon beats Moises, but that's a close one. That's a good fight. I actually could see Elise Reed winning as well. I like Elise Reed. I reckon she's good. Tisha Pennington, she wins that one. Carlos Hernandez versus another undefeated Korean guy. That's hilarious. I'm going to go Hyunsung Park. Tanai Lisboa versus Luana Santos. I'll go Luana. Because knocking out Juliana Miller looks a little bit better. That's a good fight. Oh, those are some decent fights. Myron, Melky Arosa, Gabe Green's back. Back ready to get chinned. I ain't buying 315. No, it's not worth it, but I'll probably still buy it because... Like, could you imagine watching the main event? Your stream cuts out, it comes back, Belal Muhammad's dead. Like literally dead, getting carried off in a casket, dead as fuck. He's been shot in the stands, and you missed a headshot live on stream. Costa easiest lock of the card. Melky, yeah, I reckon so, Bondi. Didn't Arosa just have a fight? Yeah, he's turned right around. And Melky, he's active as well. He's been fight. This is his third fight, and we're in May? Oh my god. This is his third fight this year. The GOAT stole some... Hey, I hadn't got to that yet, Larry. Settle down, mate. We're still working our way up the card. But yeah, the way Julian Arosa looked in that last one, holy shit, Costa better kill him. Costa better kill him. And look at that. 2 months ago, 3 weeks ago. What a stud. What a stud is Melky Costa, and even Julian Arosa getting in there right away. CJDM's game plan leaked the end of Embedded 1. Oh no. What? Don't tell me they know he's going to fucking box now. Don't tell me Bilal's found out he's going to try and stuff the takedowns and box. Holy shit. What's JDM's game plan? Oh no. I'll be sad about it, but I'm not as big as JDM as, say, like Guru. That's true. Everyone's big on JDM. They love him. He's so lovable, I suppose. I wish he was more like people doubted him, and then he was my little Perth boy. But I can't hate on JDM for being so lovable, you know. Everyone loves him. Everyone gravitates towards him. Nah, he's just joking. He's a prospect with potential that you're interested in. Hold on. We'll finish looking at this card. Dustin Stoltzfus beats Nursultan Ruzaboyev. That's a decent co-main. It'll probably be fun. Rodolfo easily wins. And then the main event's pretty cool. Are you Australian? I am. Are you an Aussie or a Brit? I am an Australian. I live in Perth. Lol, wasn't a game plan, looked more like training exercises. But who's a prospect that I'm interested right now? Well, this guy hasn't fought yet, and I talk about him a lot. So anyone that's around the channel knows that I really like this guy and believe in him. 11-1, Islam Dulatov, the Ripper. He is 26, as you can see there. And then you just look at his record, and it's just amazing. Elbow in the first round, knee to the body, decision, but that's in boxing. And then he guillotines that guy in 30 seconds, subs that guy in the first, kills every single guy in the first round. And not only does he kill everyone in the first round, but he's really handsome too. And he used to model for Versace and GQ. So it's just like, what a story. What a cool guy that guy is. He's got like 4 brothers that are all handsome as well. This guy has shit hits. Is Volk your hero? Nah, Volk's a cool guy. That Ortega fight, the Max Holloway 3 fight, that was the height of it all, and I really loved him. But then he got head kicked, and Ilya came on the scene and KO'd him, and I really took a liking to Ilya. So I got a little bit distant from Volk and tried to distance myself, thinking that I was going to have to see him get KO'd a few times. But he's cool, but he's not my fave. And it feels like when they get too mainstream and they stop being your cute little Aussie boy and everyone in the space loves them, then it's like, I've had my time. Let's find another guy. Your biggest letdown of 2024? That's a decent question. I didn't think he'd beat Diego. That's a good win. Yeah, that was a good win. He looked really good too. Yeah, they only fight to win. My biggest letdown of 2024. I can't really remember. Like, what let me down? You guys think of something. What let me down? Besides Jones Stipe. Like, imagine hyping up Volk when he was fighting Mendes, your guy. Yeah, that would have been cool. Is Joel moving up? He did say that. He did say that this isn't the lightweight leave that he wanted, but he has to do it. Oh, yeah, that was a letdown. But that was this year. What's last year? growing that mustache. That was my biggest letdown of 2024? No. That was decent. And I grew that before 2024, so no. But that was good. I like that one. I'm so mad I came to the conclusion Natalie Silva is going to win. I love Grasso. Connor versus Chandler. Pereira Ankle Live 2 prediction. I'll maybe go Pereira in the second one. Because I'd have to imagine he'd actually throw a jab this time. Lots of wrestlers at 170 that would give Joel problems. But he has good subs off his back. Biggest letdown was Gaziev not getting a title shot. Dustin Poirier losing in dramatic fashion. Great fight, though. Biggest letdown? No, I don't know. What's something... I can't even think... Like, what am I looking for when I'm thinking about a letdown? Like a guy that I really thought was going to win a fight and he just looked shit or something. But I can't even think. Or maybe the Rob Hamzat fight. That was actually a huge letdown. Because you at least wanted to see. Like, I wanted to see him sink in a rear naked choke. Like, that was such a big fight. Oh, Rob versus Hamzat. Oh, Hamzat over 5 rounds. And then he puts his arm over his jaw and it's like, oh, it's over. He's tapped already. He's tapped to that. Like, that was my reaction when Rob tapped. He was like, what? What happened? What happened? He tapped. Fuck. He was doing fine. What more do you want? He broke his jaw. Yeah, but that wasn't a legit win. Like, oh, Hamzat's a monster. I was satisfied. I wasn't personally. Watching him do that to Rob, I don't think he's going to do that to anyone else. I want to see him impress, you know? It's not like you see that happen and you're like, oh, he crushes everyone's jaw. Oh, he's a beast. Like, that will never happen again, probably. That will never happen again. It was fluky shit. Rob has like 3 front teeth here and then no structure on his jaw. So when's the voice reveal? I'll stop doing this fake voice in a little bit. Rob got silked out. Vault gun robbery. Oh, yeah, that sucked as well. That was an exclamation point on being a monster. Nobody does that to Rob. Okay, if that's how you want to take it, I took it as, oh, he still hasn't sunk in a rear naked choke on someone high level yet. Oh, shit, he squashed his jaw. That will never happen to Drickus. So what did we learn? What did we learn when he gets out of round 1? Oh, we learnt that he can grapple well in the first round and toss someone around for a bit. I already knew that. I already knew that he could do that for 1 round. What can he do after that? We don't know. Because Rob has a bitch-ass jaw. Yep, that's right. That's right. Why didn't he squash Gilbert's jaw? Or Usman's? Or anyone else's jaw? Because it just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Sergey versus Volkov, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, no. That didn't let me down. That's the reason I made my channel, because Volkov schooled him. And that was a decent fight. Not a decent fight. I suppose it let you down because it wasn't exciting, but that's not a letdown. We don't need to learn from someone for someone to get dominated. Drickus kisses his coach. You know that dude doesn't deserve to be champ. All right, mate. All right, that's just gay shit. Like, that's gay. You hating on or using Drickus kissing his coach is something weird. Things would be so different if Piotr didn't throw that knee on Aljo. Gilbert was a good fight. Gilbert Jack. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. You know, I forgot that Gilbert's fought since then. And he fought Sean Brady. You really just forget that even happened. What a shit fight that was. A shit main event. I can't even remember watching it. Drickus will kiss Hamzat. He will. He will. Versus Tory would be so sick. That would be good. Let's do another poll. I swear if Piper didn't lose to Jack, he'd have him fraud checking RDR this year. Yeah, I could see Joe Piper beating RDR style-wise. RDR's probably not getting him down. Probably getting hit with some good shit on the feet. Jack Hermanson beats RDR as well. That'd be a decent fight, though. God, Jack Hermanson's good. He'd beat Roman Dolidze if they rematched as well. School him. You guys have Yuri beating Magomed. Why did you support in John Jones versus that Burger King guy? That's 2 questions you've asked. Well, 2 things that you've said now, Anfil Muhammad, that has been pretty shit. So watch yourself, buddy. DC, sorry. Okay, you've redeemed it. Who did I have winning? Who did I support? I wasn't really around. When they fought. I've seen all the highlights and stuff of them going back and forth, but I wasn't around. But I hope I would have rooted for DC, but I probably would have been a casual and rooted for John. Because when I didn't know about the UFC and wasn't into it, I always knew who John Jones was, and he's the greatest and the youngest champ ever. And you know who GSP is and Anderson Silva. A real fighter. Down 2 rounds to Piper, came back and won 3. Bo Nickel could never. He couldn't. But No need to bring in Bone Nickel. How tall are you? At least 6 foot, but could be better. I don't know. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. See if anyone's giving Eamon a chance. How many pay-per-view main events you get right this year so far? That'd be hard. That would be hard. How many has there been? I'd be like 8. I'd have like 9 right and like 5 wrong, I reckon. I don't know. Let me have a little look. Probably not many. Okay, Akship Gupta. Like you would know. Like you would know, but a few, because I went on that little run of not being able to get 1 right at all. Man, why are you not monetized? It's coming soon. What's your favorite dish to eat? Well, I like a bowl of spaghetti. Would hate to see Aldo get robbed. Yeah, I've lost a little bit of faith on the Zahabi pick. I've tried to watch some fights back, and I was like, oh, he's not really that fast. Zahabi in his hometown, yeah, I reckon that might factor into it. And I don't think he's going to do any holding. I think out of Martinez and Batista, Zahabi's going to feel most at home on the feet out of those guys. Even though Martinez is a good striker, he fought like shit. I feel like Zahabi's going to be most sure of himself in there. Zahabi is overrated in my opinion. I reckon Jose Aldo's a little bit overrated. I think he will play like the Martinez fight. But yeah, Zahabi's not overrated. No one thinks he's good. Everyone thinks that guy's shit. He's underrated, if anything. No one's picking him, and everyone thinks he's shit. I used to think he was dog shit. But now I'm like, oh, wow, that guy's actually sneaky good. Nah, dude is half Aussie, half sus. No. He's definitely not overrated. No one ever talks about Eamon Zahabi as being good. Or a guy to watch out for or anything like that. 100% Aldo votes, laughing my ass off. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Half Mario mustache. Wow, 14 of yous are all picking Aldo. Holy shit. Predict me busting fat nuts. I've gone with Aldo just because. Alright, I've got 1 main event right. I've got 1 and 1. 1 and 2. 2 and 2. 2 and 3. 2 and 4. 2 and 5. 3 and 5. 4 and 5. 5 and 5. 5 and 6. 6 and 6. 7 and 6. 8 and 6. 9 and 6. I was close. I said it'd be 9 and 5. 9 and 6 it is. Not that good, but it's positive. You don't have the balls to pick Zahabi. I did pick Zahabi. I've already filmed my video, mate. And I picked Zahabi, and it's coming out after the stream. And you guys are all going to go watch it and comment on it and watch it. Like watch the whole thing. Don't click off after 5 minutes because you got bored. Or if you feel like you want to click off, just turn it down and go do something else, please. We've gained 1 sub since I started this live. It's all right. Bro, why you look sus? I don't look sus. How many more watch hours do you need? Here, I'll show you. We'll scroll down here and very, very close. 3,000. I'm at 264, so I only need 350. But then this is showing data as of 30th of April. And obviously it's the 6th of May at the moment. So we have some hours to come on the way. You go over to analytics, watch hours. I think that's the 30th right here. Yeah, so after today, when they update it, we'll have an extra 115. Yeah. And then 7. We didn't do anything that day. And then 86 and 86. So we got this to all come. And I think we just fall short of 2,000 with all that. So might stream for 2 hours right now and leave it up. Oh, someone just subbed too. Thank you for that. Want to guess my underdog? I'm going to make it right now. All right, I'll guess it. You should consider view botting. Nah. All in good time. And what? We're like a week away. It's almost done. So why would I consider view botting now to get what, like the last 50 hours? And Akship Gupta, you actually do give me CSP promoter vibes. I'm not sure if you are, But the thing is, we haven't seen CSP promoted the last 2 days, which is a little bit not normal, but we have seen you every day. And there has been rumors about you and him being the same person. And you come around like like you've been here a lot. You said before with the main event question, you were like, probably not a lot, which is like, you don't really hang out a lot, so I don't know how you would know that. But where is CSP promoter, anyone? Anyone wondering that? Weird that he's not here. What up, Lorenzo? Oh, weird that you come out of nowhere, Retroflux, as I'm calling out CSP promoter. And then he does a little shocked face. Oh, gosh. So weird. It's like, all right, you know what? Today I'm gonna hang out on my Indian doctor alias and just hang out there. Goober. All right, yep. Goober. Very true. Yeah, but who knows where little Guru is today? He's a goober. He's a goober, is he? He must be doing his full card predictions. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Fucking it. Fucking it. Luke A beats JDM? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He wouldn't even get close. He'd get battered the fuck out of him and whooped and finished. Jeff Neal beat the shit out of him. Buckley finished him. Would you be disappointed if Guru took Belal? I would not give a shit what Guru picked, mate. That doesn't affect me or mean anything to me. I'd actually like it. The less people on JDM, the better. You're an Unk MMA like frenemies now? We're boys. We're boys. You got me on D-Rod last week. What is your best play this weekend? All right, Bright Spore. All right, I'm glad I could help. I was very confident in him. My best play this weekend is Valentina Shevchenko, the dominant champ. She gets it done. Manon Fiorot, the greatest underdog on the card. Yeah, she would be if she was actually an underdog, dickhead. Nice one, genius. So you can't pick her. Try find someone else, mate. Try find like an actual underdog. You little wombat. You little absolute dingo wombat, mate. Oh, now you've got hit with Aussie insults. How's that feel? You've probably never been called a dumb wombat before, but you just did. You fragging silly little dingo. You silly little echidna. Oh, I'm calling you all these Aussie animals. But yeah, Valentina's $2.22. She is my play of the week. Week. That guy fighting Katona will absolutely destroy Katona. If you want to know another play of the week, I'm also picking Brad Katona. He easily wins as well. I kind of feel like Bexat, easy decision. Yeah, have fun with that, guys. Have fun with that. Brad Katona fucks him up, schools him. He's way better than him everywhere. Bexat shit. Bexat shit as fuck. Yeah, he might have dropped. Thoughts on taking Bruno Silva as an underdog versus Barrios and Grasso in a 7-leg multi? I don't believe in Grasso, but I do believe in Bruno Silva. I'm picking him to beat Barrios as well. When they're two shit middleweights that have looked trash, I'm going to go off the guy that's coming off less damage. Barrios got KO'd, out cold, lights out, 2 in a row. And Bruno Silva just went to a decision with Ismail Nurdiev. So I'm going to go Bruno Silva. I reckon he's a good underdog. I hate this card so much, I'll probably watch the prelims, then watch Guru stream it. Yeah, the prelims suck ass. And BSD falling out ruins as well. And the fact that your reasoning for Bexat winning was, no, he dropped Duma. He had one small moment of Uma. Guess how many strikes Bexat landed in the second round? None. He didn't land a strike on him. He didn't land in round 3, 30-25, 30-26. Also, it was short notice, call up. How many times do people drop someone and have a little moment? See what $15 gets. It says 130 on Tapology. I'm being lied to, you are. Not like the main card is hardly any better. Yeah, it sucks, dude. And the fact that we lost Joel Alvarez has ruined it, man. It's absolutely ruined the card. Have you seen who Benoit's fighting? Chris Stalcup? Have you seen? It's atrocious. Larry's correct. Bexat is like Katona's kind of mid, if anything, lost to Azure and Armfield. He's really good. Not that he's really good, but he's mid. But Bexat shit as well. And that fight with Gene Matsumoto, that is awesome. He looked like a beast. I reckon. Like, how is Bexat going to win, though? How is Bexat going to win? He's not going to throw more than him. So he's going to have to, finish Brad Katona, who's got a granite chin. I don't know. I don't see how he finishes Brad Katona at all. That's good. BSD needs a win, and Alvarez would have starched him. By KO, in my opinion, good luck. Good luck, KO and Brad Katona. You know, if he just happens to KO Brad Katona when no one ever has, and Brad has a granite chin, then that's my bad. That's my bad, and that's a good win for Bexat. But good luck. I think Bexat has more potential than Katona. Bexat has a lot of KOs. He does. Larry seems based. Can you confirm? Yeah, he's based out of USA. I don't know. But no, Brad Katona's going to win. Everyone's picking Brad Katona as well. Kunith, Lucas Tracy did, maybe. I'm not sure. Artem MMA did. Brad Katona's the pick. Go watch that G Matsumoto fight. And I just don't know how Bexat wins. What's his path to victory? Also, it's really easy to get that guy down. It's really easy to take that guy down, that Bexat guy. He had like nothing for Umar apart from one punch. And it was a short notice call up. We know about short notice call ups. Roberto Romero went the full 15 with Onama, gets slept by Timmy Kwamba in his actual fight with a full camp. So, do you think Sergey Pavlovich can work his way back to a title shot? Not really, no. Heavyweight's still thin. There'll always be guys at the top that beat him. His aura's gone. Coming in second place as my underdog of the week, Jessica Andrade. Oh my god. That sucks. That is a shit underdog. Jasuda Vicious is nearly a lock. Nearly a lock. I'd be devastated if she lost. She should easily get past Andrade, taking her down. Way bigger than her. Even better than her on the feet. More rangy and straight shots. Andrade is shit. But did she beat Dern or did she lose to Dern? Yeah, Jazz gets it done, definitely, yeah. And I reckon Brad gets it done too. That's a good chance for an underdog. I really think Brad Katona's good. And yeah, he lost to Garrett Armfield, but Garrett Armfield did really good against Surrey City, which kind of looks a lot better. I picked Cameron Smotherman on the fact that he had an issue with Garrett Armfield. But now I'm starting to realise Garrett Armfield gives nearly everyone problems. Who doesn't Garrett Armfield give problems? Who beat Garrett Armfield, actually? Like Damon Jackson did, right? Or was that Dan Argueta? Someone big did. Who beat him? Someone else did, I think. Oh, Brady Hysend. Oh, yeah, kind of dominated him. Well, not dominated him, but worked him in the grappling. And David Onama, that's who I was thinking of. Yeah. Yeah, but he's good. Girl who beat Dern versus girl who lost to Cortez. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, she did beat Dern. Andrade versus Mekon Bols. Do you think Hamzat beats DDP? I do, Egg. I do think... No, wait, sorry. I thought you asked if DDP beats Hamzat. He does. But Hamzat does not. What do you think about Gary versus Buckley? I reckon Buckley would school him. Chikadi versus Emil would be a sick fight. Yeah, I could see that happening too. I could see them doing that. Check my multi. Where? All right, I scroll up. See what 15 pays with Bruno, Grasso, Navajo, Valentina, JDM. I like that. Oh, Grasso? Oh, dude. But Valentina, JDM, Navajo. I would take out Grasso. There's no need to have her in there. You've already got such good odds. So I am going to take her out for you. You're welcome. And I'll put Bruno in. Where is he? There he is. And Navajo. Where the fuck is that guy as well? There he is. You know, Navajo's even a decent price. 4 legs, paying $17. But if you were to put in Alexa Grasso for no good reason, it pays $47. Pays 47.7. 777. I'm looking at you. Jack Della. Oh, wow. I can't believe I'm going to go bang, bang on underdogs at the end of the card. Add Grasso, she can do it. Can't bet that Bruno fight. Yeah, it's not a good one to bet. But he is a good underdog. You would sleep that dude. Oh, I would. Who am I sleeping? But yeah, okay. Okay, how can you trust Bruno to get it done? Yeah, you can't really trust either of them. But, you know, I'm still a degenerate that is going to try and make some underdog money. And, you know, you're going to have to pick someone anyways. The Daniel Santos odds are close as fuck as well. I'm thinking I might get that one wrong. Because usually when the odds are that close, I don't know, something about Jong Yong Lee. Honestly, how confident are you in JDM? I'm like 60-40 Belal, but I'm picking JDM. Yeah, I'd be like 60-40. I'm picking Barry, I'm not going to lie. Well, I'm glad you're not lying to us, Larry. I'm glad. Yeah, that's a close fight. You could go either way. The Kutelaber Modestus fight, that's a hard one too. And the Malott Radke's real tough as well. Are you a weed smoker? I dabble sometimes. But I try not to. I try, but it's hard. But it's not good for you. It makes you lazy and you're just boring. Yeah. If JDM wins, who beats him? No one. Ian Gary beats him maybe. At range. Hell yeah, my man. It's not cool to smoke weed every day though. Don't get that twisted. That is a bit loser shit. Trust me, I know. I know about it. Was in Seattle by the fighter walkout, and I can say E1 has more aura, but personally I think Modestus is going to do Lithuanian style. You look like a pothead. Shavkat beats JDM? Nah, I really don't think so. I reckon Ian does not beat JDM. Come on, I reckon he'd have a great chance to do so. No job, pothead equals Lorenzo predicts. Hey. Didn't say I was a pothead. That's what that guy said. I don't every day. I got a kid, man. Lol, she's asleep. It's late. No, I wasn't saying that, but there's some people that think, just the little reaction you had. Hell yeah, man. Like, we're not cool guys because we dabble in smoking weed. It's fine to let off the steam every once in a while and wind down, but you can get carried away sometimes. I've got carried away in the past. You took Radke up. Unfortunately, no. I stuck to my guns, went Malott. And what I thought is I'll pick Malott. That's who I wanted to pick when Big Marcel posted it. And I'll have money on Radke. He's a massive underdog. If he pulls it off, I won't be happy. I'll be devastated about my pick, most likely. And because it would have been a good chance to get a good one right. But I'll have money on him. But yeah, Kunif picked Radke. I tried to watch fightbacks. I really tried to watch some fightbacks last night. Fucking fucks with your head. Like I was watching Radke read my question. All right, said Saeed Burnett, just a random dude who appreciates this man's passion. Thank you, Jordan. What did he say to you? What's the time in Perth? It's 12:35. No job, pothead equals... Oh, you're just saying? Would you rather your pick win or your pick lose but your bet win? Pick win. Pick win, 100%. Wait, so Lorenzo, you're picking all the Canadians except the Kyle guy. No, I'm not picking Marc Andre. You little slut, we just went over that. But yeah, I am going, it's Team Canada. I'm going Brad Katona. I'm going Bruno Silva to KO the Canadian there. Jasmine, Mike, Zahabi. Yeah. You know what? Maybe they do. Oh shit, right, my bad. I've seen people start loving weed more than people around them. More than the people around them. I'm not sure what you mean by that one, Rod. His message saying, who are you picking in the E1 fight? But I'm glad that you love my passion, Jordan. I am passionate. E1 think Silva winning? Should have added Alexander Japoria versus Charles Jourdain in Canada. Yeah, that would have been awesome, yeah. Why is Jourdain not on the card? I have a sneaky feeling I'll do very awesome this card. That last Canada card told us to never pick Canadians again. Well, I reckon like lightning doesn't strike twice, surely. Still didn't read my message, sorry. Other things are happening, all right, Deshaun. You're not the only person here, motherfucker. Cortez versus Arojo. Vivian Araújo prediction. Is that what you wanted me to scroll up? So I could tell you who I think wins in Tracy Cortez versus Vivian Araújo. You shitting me? That had to happen right now? Yeah, Cortez wins? Oh, God. It better be good next time you get me to scroll up. Not some who do I think wins out of this women MMA fight. Oh, God. It's 3:15 week. Belal versus Prime Usman. Ooh, wow. I reckon Prime Usman are 100% deals with Buckley, but does he beat... Yeah, they should have had City. I know they had in the week before. That's a little bit crazy. That is a bit dumb, isn't it? Who else is Canadian? I've got no idea. But yeah, would have been middleweight if Sean got that decision. Thank God he didn't, eh? Start a 4 ounce with your subscribers. She beat Korean Silva though. I picked her to beat Korean Silva. That was a good pick by me. Yeah, that's a close fight. Gillian Robertson, yeah, they had her on the week before as well. What the fuck are they doing? 2 Canadians on the fight night in America before the Canadian card? Brainless. Australia and Canada always get shit cards, they do. Start 4 ounce comp. I don't know what that means, man. You have to be more specific. 4-ounce comp. Jourdain wishes he could have a flying knee finish like Masvidal. Why does Jourdain wish for that? That's a weird thing to say. Still be champ if he got that DDP win. Yes, he would. I don't know who would have beaten Sean. I didn't even know who would have got a shot. Who did DDP defend against? Izzy again. And I doubt they would have given Izzy a shot if Sean won. So who would have got it? Maybe Hamzat. Maybe they would have fast-tracked Hamzat. And instead of Sean getting it when Hamzat did... no, you get what I'm saying. Instead of Hamzat to fight DDP and right that wrong, they would have just done Hamzat Strickland. It's a prediction app on your phone and people join it. No, we've already got that, mate. We've already got that over here. You look over this, Saeed. It's a tipping comp and you get points when you're right. Well, we've kind of got that. It's called Tapology, Lorenza's tipping comp, and whoever comes first gets moderated. Dude, get with the times. Get with the times, guys. Oh, 11 out of 12. Oh, they've updated the BSD. How do I join that on Tapology? There's a link on my channel if you go over to my post. Also, there's something you guys got to see about Saeed because we exposed him last night. We exposed Saeed Magomedov's burner and we timed him out for a day, but not all of you guys were here. And it was pretty funny. So I want to show you guys and expose Saeed again. Is this cunt serious right now? Yes. What? That I'm going to show all the chat what you did. Yeah, I am going to show him. It was funny. I'm not that mad about it. You're a traitor and you're a backstabbing slut, but I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. Show and tell us. Yeah. Oh, I'll show you guys. It's pretty funny. So you might know Saeed Nurmagomedov's burner. Fucking hell, that's a toughie. But you might not because he's irrelevant at the same time. Where's the link? Larry just sent it. But also, it's over at my post. You click over the posts, and then you scroll down right there. There's the link. But while we're doing that, MMA Guru. So we click over to Guru. Always in Guru's chat. Yeah, you've seen him, Mike Lange. Well, guess what? So the other day, Guru went to end his stream. Accept me. Yeah, I will in a second. I'm just dobbing on you right now. Can you settle down? Burner, why you do this? You'll see what he did in a second. It was fucking atrocious. So you might know Saeed. Every time he joins the chat, he says, Guru raid. And the other day, Guru was live on a Friday. He was about to end his stream, and he asked if anyone was live and if he should go and raid someone. Guess what Saeed said? Oh, guess what he said? Backstabbing little fuck.
Is Bunny MMA Unk MMA? I've already done him recently.
Joey, ha. Not Lorenzo. So Guru's trying to find out who to raid, and Saeed says, not Lorenzo? But then comes and hangs out here. And then look what he starts. This guy sees it and goes, definitely not Lorenzo. Definitely not. That's just crazy. He's a backstabber. He likes to hang out here, but he doesn't want to really see me winning. He doesn't want to see me get a raid. He doesn't want that for me. He wants to keep me low. He's like that, I saw that, lol. Probably didn't think you'd pull that up. Well, he did. I seen it, dude. Because I wanted to see, what was the chat saying when Guru went to raid someone? And then I seen a guy that actually hangs out here sometimes telling him not to raid me? What the fuck? And last night when he joined and I questioned him about it, he said, bro, it was a joke. I knew you would see it. And I was like, what kind of joke is that? Where you sell me out? Sorry, I'm late. No, that's fine. He asked, was anyone live? So I said, not Lorenzo. So you knew you weren't live. Oh, jokes. Why didn't you say that last night? That's the first time you've said that, man. You keep finding these good reasons, but that's the best one that you've come up with for sure. Saeed is definitely an alt, bro. LMAO. No, he's not. Not everyone's a fucking bored, useless cunt like you, Nubby. I'm pretty sure that's a real guy. God. Really missing the mark there, Nubby, but that's okay. He's not an alt, but he is just a real guy. Burner. Oh, wow. Detective Nubby on the case. True, I didn't think about that. He does have burner. I'm in 5th period right now. Okay, who cares? But yeah, he's a traitor. He was like, anyone live? Who should we raid? And I keep forgetting Eric is Nubby. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I know it sucks, man. But what can we do? What can we do? He'll come back on an alt. And he's a little bit more humble and knows his place because Derrida beat Bo and Ponzi lost. So he's actually been a little bit more tolerable. You know, he would have been talking so much shit if Bo won and beat Derrida. If Ponzi won, God, you were so... Nubby, be honest, you were crossing your fingers about that Ponzi one. And it's so funny because I was so bullish on it, saying he was a lock. And we didn't hear anything about you. Like, you talk shit about the Bo Nickel one, you talk shit about the Abbas one, but you didn't say anything about the Ponzi pick at all. But God, you would have chirped hard if he won. But I didn't even know you were picking him. When I legit was fuming. Like, you were like, oh my God, you were so silent about picking him, but you were in the back. I just know you were crossing your fingers that you get that one over me because I was so confident in D-Rod. And you were like sneakily, how the fuck? Oh, sorry. Here we go. Nubby got destroyed on picks. He did. He got humbled and in good time as well. He needed a good humbling. I'm glad that happened. Because the way he was acting, it's like out of everyone in the chat, he knew the best. That's how he came off. That, yeah, you guys all make your picks, but when it comes to predictions, Nubby said what Nubby goes says. But that's not the case, dude. You're shit like all of us. So you needed to settle down. Is that you right there, JP MMA? BSD round 1 finish. I've said round 2, but who knows? Who knows? He should surely finish him though. There you are, JP. Trader of the team. But come on, guys. Topology updated. Get in your BSD pick. I thought we banned Nubby. I don't know if there is any such thing as banning Nubby. He just won't stop. He won't stop coming back. At least this week he seems to know his place after a humbling experience. So that's a little bit better. Wait, this is the 12th fight on UFC 315. Yes, Benoit St. Denis has a replacement. Wait, who was Benoit St. Denis coming? Well, we obviously had a lot of choices. You had Rebecca. Maybe Gamrot. Maybe Ruffy. But they went with Kyle. When UFC needed someone to step up, who to call? Well, Kyle. Kyle was on the case. Kyle Killshot Propeller. Propeller plane. This guy right here is fighting Benoit St. Denis. Oh, peace and love. Positivity. God, he's a cool guy. Yeah, but just look at his little topology. Now, keep in mind, I've never seen this guy fight in my life. Never heard of him until this morning. 25 and 29. Oh, my God. Lost to Austin Hubbard, was in the UFC once upon a time, lost to Austin Hubbard, lost to Nordine Taleb, left the UFC, beat a shit cunt, lost to Shane Campbell. How do I make my picks? Where do I go? You go up to here, Saeed Nurmagomedov Trader, and you click on my picks. Wait. No, it should say right here under this. You should click on make picks. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Lost to Austin Hubbard, I know. How dare they? And they're on the main card. You have to pay money for a pay-per-view to watch Kyle fight Benoit. What a joke, eh? I know, guys. I know. Here, cry. In shit at picking fight night cards. I'm shit. The disrespect on Aldo to give him this irrelevant matchup, I understand, but Canadian guy, I know. I hope Aldo wins. I don't really care who wins that one. I actually hope Zahabi wins, because he's got momentum. And I want to see maybe Zahabi versus Rob Font. Zahabi versus, I was going to say Pedro, versus Mario Batista. But Jose Aldo, what's really fun for Jose Aldo at the top of bantamweight? Him versus Sandhag? Oh, I don't even know. Actually, I know who that is. I followed his career since day one. Like all fighters, I'm a hardcore. Yeah, of course you know who that is, Kyle. I mean, Illumi. Of course you know who Kyle is. People forget Zahabi is just a year younger than Aldo. Yeah, that is a bit surprising. But this is the best he's ever looked in his career. Aldo versus Yudong would be a fun boxing matchup. Yeah, that would be good. You're right. I take it all back. Aldo versus Yudong is way more hyped and exciting than Zahabi versus Yudong. What is the group on Topology for? Also requested to join as Chama Joe. All right. It's for all of our picks, so you can like see who everyone in like, I don't know, my cute little community picked. There you are, Chama Joe. So there you've got Nubby, which is Eric Sung. There's Larry and his picks. Breaking Bud, just all the boys. And then when the fight card actually starts, you'll be able to click on all of these and see who everyone picked. And then at the end of the card, someone will come first, and that person gets mod. Who you got for Kute Laba? I've got Kute Laba in that one. Oh, look, and Yaronzitsky's requested as well. Hello, my dear friend. Yeah, I ended up picking Kute Laba. I don't believe in it. It's a tough one. The odds are even. It could go either way. I do think Modestus is cleaner and more polished and a bit faster, but I do think he gets hit and he gets wobbled. Kute Laba's looked good. They're both 31, so they're both like kind of in their prime, ready to go. It's a toughie, but I'm just going to keep going. That's a cool thing to do for your channel. I think it's a good idea as well. And it's cool to see, what you guys pick and who's the best. Jack Shaden, who's in the chat, he's won twice now. We robbed him the first time and never made him mod. But he just won last week, and now he's a moderator for the week, and he gets to time you out if you said something against him, Mike Lange. So watch yourself. I want to join the Tapology, but links don't work on mobile. It's so annoying. I don't know what to do then. You just gotta try harder. I don't think you're trying hard enough. I don't know. It's a toughie. I actually think I'm going to get the Daniel Santos one wrong. If I was to say, I'm pretty confident in Brad Katona. I reckon he'll win. I really do reckon Brad Katona wins. Maybe put the link in your channel description. Well, you send it right now, Larry, and see if you can click on it. Click on the link that Larry's about to send and see if that works. I think I might get this one wrong. Not confident in that. I have a weird feeling Bruno's going to flatline Barry out. That's what I'm picking. You said 2 weeks, but if I do horrible... Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll get 2 weeks. Yeah, unless you have to stay in the top 10, though. You have to be in the top 10. But you do pretty good, so that shouldn't be that hard. It should work from the post. No, it should, but you got to scroll the group pages until you see it. Said you can change... Saeed, you can change them until the fight starts. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. You got to scroll the group pages until you see it. Where even is that? Yeah, then maybe try and Google Tapology. I'm starting to think the UFC ape's just some fucking random, hey? Because I didn't realize you could scroll groups and just join a group. I think the UFC ape is some random guy that gets a hard on and doing good in picks. And he just wanted to be in a group and do better than us. I could get rid of him. Maybe I should. Maybe we should try and find out who these people are. And if they're not, I'll just get rid of them. Because I only want people that are here. UFC ape keeps taking a top 3 spot. We don't know who he is. You'd think even after he came first, he'd come in and say, hey guys, that was me. He didn't even come and own up to coming first. So actually he wasted a week and I am going to get rid of him. You're right. I am going to get rid of him. Because no one even got moderator 1 week because he won and never came and showed himself. So really it takes away that he's there. I've just realized that. So I will get rid of him. No. Oh, that's you, is it? Oh, Mike. Why? So why haven't you shown yourself then? Keep him in, that's comedy. Damn, we'll go to second place then, for real, valid. That's comedy. Yeah, I suppose, we'll keep him in just to see what he's picking, because he seems to be pretty good. We'll keep him in, but if he doesn't own up, we'll go to second place, even though it feels a little bit fraudulent. You know what? He only won that 1 week, and he did pretty shit the week after, so we'll keep it going. But I haven't seen MM Moon. He's like 13. And he lives in the UK, and he went to the Edwards Brady one. I want to thank him for coming second last week, but he's not here. And he's like 10 times more mature than Nubby, so it's insane. But yeah, don't believe in Bruno Silva, but I do have like a little bit of a sneaky confidence about him. Navajo might as well be a lock. This one could go either way, obviously. Are you picking Quang, Stand, and Bang Lee? I should have, dude. I should have, because I said that I didn't believe in him, in Gaston, but I didn't have the balls to pull the trigger. Jasuda Vicious wins. The Malot fight's close. Natalie Silva absolutely wins. Aldo probably gets it done. And then I'm pretty confident that I'll get these 2 right. And fucking hell, Jack just keeps slipping, man. He keeps slipping down the ranks of prices. Navajo knockout incoming. I hope so. He's a cool guy. Really cool. I like him a lot, actually. And I reckon he'll go far. I mean, he looks cool. How have you been? Ahoy, how have you been? Well, I've been all right. I've done my full car predictions. So that weight off my shoulders is done. Like, I don't have to do it for the rest of the week. And now I can just focus on, I don't know, doing push-ups in the garage or some shit. But I'll do an individual. I got Navajo, second round KO, but got a decision feeling. Yeah, I feel like it's wishful thinking. Picking the KO. I don't actually see it. I reckon he'll do a close one where he just picks his shots and looks technical. Gaston Bolaños crushed my parlay. What's next for the loser? If JDM loses, give him the loser of Buck Usman. And same deal for Belal. Absolutely, Saeed. That's a great idea. Hopefully Belal loses, and then Buckley beats Usman, and then we actually get to see Belal Usman. All the beat. Yeah. Look at you, Saeed. You're onto it. That makes sense. And they're both like 36, older guys. I'd love to see that. And that actually makes a ton of sense. And now I have more faith in JDM just because that just makes that much sense. Is anyone going to pick Urslan? I doubt it. I really doubt it. But there'd have to be someone. Usman 38. Yeah, Belal's 36 or 37. So two old heads. Beef. Yeah. Hopefully the clip gets released in the build-up of that fight. I can so see that. Yeah. And Belal, like our Joe, they're hoping he loses and they'll never get him close to the belt again. And that'd be a close fight. That'd be a good fight, Belal versus Usman. I'd be hyped for that. I'd be hyped. Where is Guru? You'd have to imagine Guru's full card predictors is coming out a little bit later. He doesn't seem to be here. You'd at least want to go live. Bro, Guru picks will be tomorrow. Bro's lazy. He's actually been posting them on this day. The last 2 weeks, he's posted them a little bit earlier on Tuesday. Well, my Tuesday. But who knows? Who knows? You'd at least want to be live. Belal too good for JDM. We'll have to wait and see. I can see. And you know what? I've lost a little bit of faith watching how many people are actually picking him. Like, I thought he was going to be an underdog that, I don't know, only blind Aussies took. But all the experts are doing it. Kunif's picking him. I really didn't expect Kunif to pick him, seeming Kunif picked Belal to beat Leon. And Kunif picked Brady to beat Leon. He likes that style and knows it works. They normally post it around 3 where I am, and it's not out yet. So did we figure out if Eric Sung is Nubby? We did, Brandon Newman. He absolutely is Nubby. He absolutely is. Yep, a little bit unfortunate, but he's like a little fucking spider that you look away from a second, and then he walks off up into the room or the roof, and then it's like, shit, where'd that spider go? And now you're worried, and now you don't want to go in your room because it's like that little fucking spider. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. But maybe you guys don't have those problems because we have a lot of spiders here. So maybe I'll use a different reference point. But basically, he's like, okay, good. He's like a fly. Yeah, he's like a fly. Like really annoying. Oh, you know what? That's even better. That's even better than a spider that you look away from and it disappears. Because you keep swatting away the fly, but then it just keeps coming back. And you keep doing it. And you keep going. And then like bug spray would be like hidden from the channel. But even that wouldn't work because then he would just make another one. Yeah, like a fly. There are no little spiders by you. There's some ones. Anorexic laugh mask. If I'm a fly, always following you, it dodges the hits and comes back. Is it true frogs in the toilet are just a thing you have to deal with? No. No, touch wood, but that's never happened to me. Fuck. No. But I actually have heard, because there's a big mining thing in Perth, and the boys up north, there'll be like frogs in your shower. But that's like out in like the rural areas, more country and shit. I have heard problems of that. But where I live in the suburbs, God, no. No. No, but you will see a spider every day. I've started to realise that you'll see a spider in the corner. Some prick lied to me and said it was an everyday thing. Yeah, there's definitely weird things about Australia. We're not fighting off snakes to get out of bed. I'm scared of snakes and spiders. They're scary. Those little creeps, you always had that one little downy kid, not downy, maybe autistic weirdo in primary school that when a cockroach would come into class, they'd walk up and like grab it and start patting it. I'm not one of those kids. Last time you saw a wild snake? I'm not too sure. There's been one snake in my house once, but it was a little baby one. And it was terrifying. Like, tried to pick it up with tongs, and then it would geek out and start moving. It would be, oh! And then you would drop the tongs. How do I join your group on Tapology? Well, you go over to my posts on my channel. You can do that. Soy piggy pig. There's a huntsman that lives in my room. He's cool. He eats all the flies and moths and bugs. All right. I don't think that's that cool. That would fucking suck. Am I weird for still sleeping in a room even if the spider is missing? No, well, you've got no choice. No. And really, it's scary, but what's the spider going to do? I doubt it's going to crawl on you and fucking kill you while you're sleeping. That would be pretty dog. But if you lick a frog's back, you get high. I've heard that too. Hi, Lorenzo. Hello there, Leonardo, AT87. He doesn't come near me, though. Fuck that. Another reason why New Zealand is better. Yeah, but I've heard, now, this might be wrong, but I've heard in New Zealand you have to walk like 11 kilometers to get water, and like you're carrying it on like the top of your head, like back to your village, and it's like a third world country and you don't have phones. Is that true? How far do you guys have to travel every day to get water over there in New Zealand? Because that's what we learn here in school in Australia, that you guys have to walk like 10 miles to get your water source out of the well. South Island, FA is for sure. South Island for sure. It happens there, does it? Yeah. Okay. Jordan must also be from New Zealand. It seems. I picked up Daniel Santos by guillotine. Maybe a bit of a long shot, but I saw a fight today and literally all they did was yell and hiss at each other. Saw a fight and all they did was yell and hiss. Are you talking about... We learned about Aboriginals owned Oz land first. Yeah. That did happen. No, lol, I like GeoGuessr. Okay. Oh, he plays GeoGuessr. Yeah, that was obviously a joke. But I like to pretend that New Zealand's a third world country where you guys have to walk to get water, like it's Africa. You know, I just find it funny. But only I find it funny. Frog legs, crab legs, frog's back. Okay, Douglas. New Zealand seems sick. It does seem sick. All the greenery and the sightseeing. Also, you could go visit the place where they filmed Lord of the Rings and go inside those little huts with the circular doors. That'd be so cool. I'd love to see that. New Zealand has Popeyes. Wow, I didn't know that. Australia does not have Popeyes. Is Guru gay? Imagine going across the world to a man's gym. You know what? That is a little bit gay. That is... He did fly very long just to get sweaty with another guy. I suppose you're right. But no, I don't think Guru's gay. But some would say that John Jones saga was him projecting. Was him just projecting. Huge fishing is good in Oz as well. It is. New Zealand MMA, Australian MMA. That's not true. That's not true. What you guys got going on at the moment? No, I'd say it's pretty neck and neck though. Navajo, Carlos Olberg, Dan Hooker, Kai Kara France. We've got Rob, Volk, Jack Della. I mean, the fact that two Aussies have fought for a belt on back-to-back pay-per-views. We've got you beat, but New Zealand's up there. Guru's excited to show off more than the Delts in the DJ collab. Yeah. True, he probably will be like, DJ, what you reckon? I'm fucking yoked, am I not? I know that's not a good Guru impression. New Zealand has Adesanya, but he's down in the dumps at the moment. I caught a 77 flathead the other day. Okay. We're not talking about fishing. But no, Australia's got you beat minorly because we've got such prospects. Name one prospect coming up in New Zealand apart from Navajo Stelling. Word for word, decent Guru impression. Thank you. Yeah. He definitely will bring out the doubts. So I like Guru, but some things I don't like about him, and that's definitely one of them. The constant, when he becomes a Roblox character and he's looking at himself in the thing like he's some Greek god that was carved out of stone. When really, if he went to my school, he would have got bullied for being a fat ginger kid. You know, he's not handsome. He's not bad looking. He's not an ugly guy, but he's far from. Oh, there's a handsome guy. There's a not bad looking guy. There's he's not bad to look at. He's not far off JDM looks wise, really. At least he's authentic, never switches up. Guru looks like he jerks off to the food channel. Guru looks like he jerks off to looking at himself in the mirror. The way that guy comes off. I wouldn't be surprised if when he's doing it with a girl, he's looking at himself like, holy shit, your delts are on fire right now. My shoulders look ginormous when I'm hitting this girl from the back. That's what Guru seems like. Rocco and Michelle. What is that input? What is that input there? Fam gay confirmed? Like that American Psycho. No, I agree. Don't get me wrong, but a majority of his internet presence, he was not fit. Can't blame him for wanting to show the work he's been putting in. But he's not. He doesn't even seem in good shape to me yet. Like, he's always been a big guy. He's always been able to show his shoulders. But anyone who's like lifting up their sleeve to show their capped delts to a live chat full of like 2,000 blokes, degenerate blokes that are here to talk about MMA, that gets a little bit gay. Stop making fun of Guru. He's in a wheelchair. He can't get fit. JDM's wife is Michelle and his son Rocco's ginger like him. All right, thanks. Lorenzo, what's your Instagram? No. Who's Ayman Zahabi? Oh, he's fighting this weekend. Oh. JDM real name Giacomo. Checkmate Enzo, fair play. I don't know what I said, I forgot. But yeah. Guru's not gay. He paid for sex with two fat blacks in South Africa. Yeah, he did pay for sex. You're right. Hi. Oh, Beetle's back. Hello. JDM will get the win, I think. I think he will too, mate. I really do. I believe in him. I was in Guru's chat and he slipped out that he talks to himself with the voices that he does and creates scenes in his mind because he's mentally insane and that he never sees his family and it gets to him. You defend Guru being fat with doubts. Oh, yeah. Bro, how bad do you want that belt to go around Jack out of 10? All right. Nubby's gone to the section of asking boring, dumb NPC questions. But, and he slipped. Yeah, Guru's a strange one. He talks about himself like he's an alien, and man, he's just so much more developed than like your normal everyday person. I try and be out with my friends, but man, I'm thinking in my head and stuff, but I'm always thinking and I just can't get down with them, you know? He's like talking like he's this above being that he just can't have fun with normal humans anymore because he's this intellectual alien that just thinks so differently and he's just this otherworldly higher being. That's seriously how he talks sometimes. I'll be listening to him like, God, who fucking talks about themselves this way? Like sucking their own dick. It's a little bit insane sometimes. Nubby's still terrorizing the chat. Imagine you're at a job interview and they bring up you commentating the Fresh Prince of Nowhere on a video about George Floyd. What the fuck, Larry? Hey, we're all humans. Everyone's got levels of weird. True. You know, everyone's got things that they don't like about others. I really like Guru, but there's some things that I'm like, you know, that's not my type of guy. I don't know if I'd be real good friends with him, but I do really like Guru, and there's some things that he's hilarious. And he's really witty and stuff. He's a great guy. You know, everyone's a little bit different. I'm not a blind Guru follower that agrees with every take he's ever said and think he's the be-all, end-all when it comes to MMA. He used to be really good with his picks back in like 2023. He was the best. And now he's like more into politics and the gossip side of things. Like me with Izzy, like him, but the stuff he does, PMO. Pisses me off. Tim said Guru's legend. If you like everything about someone, you gay. What happened to Guru's picks? What happened? Who knows? I think he just doesn't. I think he's just fallen out of the game. You know, when he first started his channel, he wanted to be a vice for people to talk about UFC and cover the sport and get good picks right. But now that he's more popular, it's about delivering the news and hyping up the fights and creating storylines and interviewing the fighters and getting his name out there and being the guy that that fucking hell. Mum just messaged me, told me to fucking clean the backyard. Pisses me off. Let Izzy try for the lols. Bro, Chandler's so cooked now. Izzy never making another run. If JDM wins, who's next? Shavkat. Shavkat's next for Jack Della. No, they do Brady. Oh, maybe he defends against Islam in the meantime, beats him, whilst they sort out the welterweight division and they do Brady Shavkat. Shavkat beats Brady. Shavkat's 20-0 at this point, and 19-2 Jack Della, who's just beaten Islam, hopefully, but I don't see it. He fights 20-0 Shavkat and steals his oath. So your mum pisses me off, or pisses you off, I guess. Izzy gets lightweight, heavyweight belt, easy. Yep. Nope. Who's next for lightweight? Can I tell you some Hindi words? Oh, jeez. Jeez. Sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Shoot away. Well, we've got 45 votes on this poll. That's a lot of votes. Mate, that backyard isn't going to clean. That backyard's not going to fucking clean itself, is it? I suppose you're right. It's not going to clean itself. But, I don't know. Doesn't it just it gets you down when they tell you to do something? It's like, fuck off. Like, doesn't she understand that I'm building an empire at home? Like, yeah, Mum, I would clean the background, but then who's going to give these 19 sweet boys that love UFC something to talk about, you know? She just doesn't get it. She just does not get it. I'm trying to make millions for you, mother. Like, we'll get our slave to do it. When I'm rich from live streaming, we'll get our slave to clean the backyard. Like, do you want me to end? And then we'll never have slaves, like we always dreamed about, Mum. So I don't know. She just doesn't get it, eh? She just doesn't get it. I can't see JDM losing to Shavkat. Me neither. I reckon JDM's a nightmare matchup for Shavkat. Because Shavkat's not as good as getting people to the ground as Belal. He really struggled against Wonder Boy. Struggled against Jeff Neal. Couldn't get Ian Gary to the ground. He'd be stuck on the feet with JDM. So hittable is Shavkat. I really reckon that's an easy one. Not easy. It'd be a great fight, and it'd actually be a banger. Like, I reckon chances to fight of the year. They go to war. But JDM would come out on top. I reckon he's a nightmare matchup for Shavkat. Like, anyone in the division, JDM gives Shavkat the most problems out of anyone, style-wise. Eric, what else would he say? Why do you say, Mum? Oh, Jesus Christ. It's getting... You know, it's like Nubby's a little bit normal, not sure of himself in the first 30 minutes, and then he warms into the stream, and then he starts just being dumb. Just being a dumb little 16-year-old that no one likes. Why do you say, Mum? If JDM beat Belal, how shocked would you be on a scale of 1 to 10? Like, are you asking ChatGPT for dumb, boring questions? I don't know what you're doing. How do you think the Usman versus Buckley will go? I reckon he'll win. I reckon Buckley wins by KO. Are you Jenny's gay brother? No, I don't think so. Hey, I didn't tell you not to get on the gay-ass internet till you clean the motherfucking backyard. Whoa, I don't think she'd call me the N-word. But okay. Okay, mum impression. I'm going to go for a urination. I'll be back. Hey, Lorenzo, how are you doing today, man? I'm doing all right. Jenny is Gilly. Oh. Jenny's. Henny. Okay. Oh, Mike Lames knows. Why so much guru talk? Because he's like the biggest thing in it in the UFC online YouTube community. He's like a big talking point. He's fun to talk about. He's a cool guy. Everyone in the chat knows of him. And he's a big talking point, and it's fun to talk about other MMA YouTubers and what they get up to. It's like breaking the fourth wall. Mike, is your son wildly successful? Jordan, I'm 25 and I mooch off my son. Okay, mooch off of my son. Agree, Jax. Might be BSD. I mean, like confident. Like if you had to, I get $1 million right. If I got one fight right on the card, I would take Navajo Sterling and I would put $1 million on him. I would trust him with my money. Took the second round against Moicano, to be fair. Oh, there he is. MM. How are you doing, guy that came second to Jax Jaden? Picked Figueiredo, even though you're doing so good. That's right, MM. We all are aware of who you are, dude. You did decent on the picks. Nearly really good, but not quite. No, my son steals a lot of copper. Okay. Copper makes money, I suppose. Are you like a Jew like our Henry? No. Can JDM win a decision? He could. Man, Figgy performance hurt me. Yeah, it was dog shit, wasn't it? It was dog shit, hence why the odds were what they were, it seems. The odds makers knew that he wasn't going to try in that one, I suppose. Lorenzo, do you see the other Aussie dude who does MMA content? His name is Doug. You guys get along? Dougie's Corner? Well, we've met. We've exchanged. He's rated me. He seems like a cool guy. I like him. I suppose that considers us getting along. He said I was a decent guy, I think. And he's picking JDM. So that's all you need. That's all you need to have my tick of approval. But yeah, he's a decent guy.
Legends. So when we first heard about this story, I thought it was just.
Yeah, he seems chill as fuck. I like you and him. Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he does seem like a nice guy. I like him as well. And out of everyone that we went in and asked to end your stream and raid me, he definitely was the chillest about it, which I'm not surprised. I mean, he's from Australia. He had a little laugh and he raided me. And he's like, all right, well, I just started my stream, but I'll raid you after this, Lorenzo, if that's what happens. And then he ended his stream and he raided me. And it was awesome. Yeah, lol. He is super cool. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I liked him. But, you know, he's Aussie, so I'm not surprised that he was chill and cool about it. But all the Americans are like, really asking for MMA experts? Well, the thing is, I don't know you, and you don't really deserve a raid. Like, just coming in and ask for a raid, like, you need to build up your rapport. And Joey as well, they're all anal, like asking for a raid is saying the N-word. Doug is dope. What's his channel again? Dougie's Corner. Have you ever pirated a movie, watched it illegally? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 movies back in the day. You would search up movies online and watch them. Yeah, I used to watch movies with like 1, 2, 3, like I said. There was another one. It's the culture, nothing personal. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. Any reaction's a good one. But like, take a chill pill. If someone came in and asked for a raid, I'm not going to lose my shit like they're trying to get ahead and, oh man, why don't you put in the hard work like all of us did? Asking for a raid begging. Like instantly you're a raid beggar. So crazy. I used to buy the movies for $2 each from the local market. Do you think Jack has better boxing and power overall than Belal? 100%. That's not even a question. Jack has better boxing and power than Belal. Way better stand up, way calmer and poised and composed on the feet, way more sure of himself on the feet in the stand-up. Yeah, he does. And guess what as well, Andrew? Belal has better wrestling and takedowns than Jack. Better cardio, but God, Jack's got some good cardio. Have we ever seen him slow down? Have we ever seen him not pouring it on when it gets late? So who knows, man? Who knows? And I've seen him say a lot that he wants to break Belal. I reckon he could. Have you ever come close to purchasing YouTube Premium? No, never even crossed my mind, never thought about it. You know, YouTube's always had ads, so I can deal with a 30-second ad. It's not the end of the world. So no, I've never thought about that at all. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, see, Aldo Zahabi's the featured fight. I said that would happen. Because you can't have another girl fight into another girl fight. Into another girl fight. You can't have that. Yes, us Aussies are mostly chill and slow and show love and support for the most part. I think UFC people are a bit too caught up about the clout bullshit. How are you at an Ortega impression? Well, I'm glad you asked. Luke. I'm glad you asked. I'm pretty good. No, I don't know. Not really that good. Impressions aren't my thing. Being charming and handsome and ridiculously funny and outgoing is. Leave the impressions to Guru. I don't want to take his shine, because if I could do impressions and all the other stuff that I can do, oh my God, what would even be the point of watching Guru anymore? I'd just do everything 10 times better than him. Even be the point of watching Guru anymore? I'd just do everything 10 times better than him. I like that guy. Better than some of your others. Yeah, well, that's not hard, is it? Bedtime best eagle impression. What? Wait, eagle? Eagle impression? Oh, I was about to launch into a full-flown eagle, but now I'm not too sure what you're asking. Do you know why I'm behaving like this? Because I am a 14-year-old kid, and I send spam messages. What? All right. Oh, the eagle. Oh, bedtime best eagle. Yeah. I get it now. Are you excited if Jack does win? Then Australia now has official. Yeah, I know, right? The fact that two Aussies are fighting for a belt back to back. At the end of the year, there could be two belts that reside in Australia. That's awesome. Also, another good point of why I think Belal might lose is, although two Aussies are fighting, why did you hide him? Did you just see what he said? And then this guy, did you just see what he said? There's no point. There's no point having that guy here. Do you know why I'm behaving like this? Because I'm a 15-year-old kid and I send spam messages. I'm 15, I will also spam. All right. Thank you for making me aware. Seriously, as I timed out the 14-year-old, Yawai Moy was like, hey, I'm young too, get rid of me. That's what it seems. I'm 16, but I'm mature and nonchalant. All right, Bronson, nonchalant king. I see we've got on our hands. Well, good. You can hang out then. I like you, Bronson. I like you already. Way better than that other 16-year-old. I bought him. What a dummy. Yeah. He's like, hey, get rid of me too. I'm also young and a spammer. I don't know why. He was hanging out. Cherd, brother. Oh, how are you doing? But what were we talking about before that? Can Conor beat Habib in a rematch? No. Pusillanimous, underrated word for word. Pusillanimous. Brian, Yeah. So about Belal. Two Aussies back-to-back pay-per-views going for the belt. Belal and Juliana Pena are training partners. It's the only gym in the world right now that has a champ that has two champions in it. And it's a little bit funny that they're both fighting on back-to-back pay-per-views. So I can so see that gym falling off a cliff, Belal losing on 315, and then the last champion that they'll have in that gym is Juliana Pena. She fights on 316, and she gets fucked on as well. But they lose both champs. I'm allowed to watch WWE since I'm 16, but when I turn 17, I'm considered gay. That's true. Conor McGregor's finished. Yeah, you're on thin ice, Eric. I'm 16. I used to spam, but now I'm a chill guy. That's not true. Is Conor still under contract in the UFC? I believe he still has 2 fights on the contract ready to go. Belal striking coach KO'd Abbas in the PFL, lol. Oh, wow. And, speaking of striking coach, remember yesterday when you said, Larry, that Mike Malott was Team Alpha Male's striking coach? He was their grappling coach. I found that out. So, yeah, debunked. But, yeah, which makes more sense, because he's a good grappler. So, yeah, he was Team Alpha Male's grappling coach, not their striking coach. I found that out in a prediction video. I think Artem MMA said it. And I was like, oh, that makes more sense. Conor has the best chance of becoming president. Cherd to Australia. I would have picked Conor to KO Chandler. That was my plan. And then I lost a little bit of faith in it. But now seeing how Chandler's gone, yeah, grappling coach would make more sense. Yeah. Turn post noties on this account. Well, thank you. Thank you, mate. On this account? What do you mean by on this account? What, you got others? Well, are you an alt bearer, are you? Who are you, Bronson? On this account? What do you mean by that? Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, that checks out. Connor isn't very well liked in Ireland. No, I've heard. I heard they hate him now. I'm Samoan Destroyer. Oh. Good to see you. Did you hear that burp? Wow, 28 likes. I know. Big day. Big stream. Well done. Do you think Michael Chandler should be removed from the rankings from recent performances? He should. He should, but he still has a win over Dan Hooker, which is pretty good. And Dan Hooker's beat Gamrot, so maybe not quite the rankings. He should be like number 15. Chur to the 28 likes. All right, cool it on the churs, dude. I told you Nuggets are coming out of the West, N-word. Okay. Maybe you did tell me that, Broncos. But I don't care about NBA, so what? You know, last night, actually, I streamed from 5:30 to like 7:30. I gained 22 subs in that stream. But then today I've streamed for 2 hours. We've had like 20 people here all the time. I've gained 3 subs. I don't even know. I don't even know what goes into having a good stream. Maybe I'll stream at that time again. You're planning to tell me the 25 people here have all liked the stream? I don't think so. A lot of new viewers. I don't know. Is there any new viewers? You should do the live earlier at night again. I will. I will be doing that time again. Because it seemed like we reached new people that we didn't have before. And we gained 22 subs, which is awesome. You'll have a wave here soon. Yeah, we just need to secure another raid, I think. McNuggets is innocent. Like the stream, everybody. Like the stream. Plus, you keep your setup. Yes, exactly right. You were here last night. Yeah, I get to stream in this spot. But the downside of streaming at that time is usually my friends have come home for their working jobs because none of them are unemployed and they actually have they're like electricians and shit, which is a little bit weird. They went that route. That route, and I've gone my route. So usually they playing PlayStation, and that's my time where we all play PlayStation together. But I suppose I can try and build an empire and not play games. So the Nuggets are 1-0 over the KFC. Yep. Oh, Larry's laughing. You play Madden? No. Don't get caught up in counting subs, bro. You're doing well. Don't overthink it. Is that really Giuliano Argenti saying that? Seems a bit wholesome of you, Giuliano. Seems really wholesome and out of character, but thank you for saying that, Giuliano, if that is you. Oh, it really is as well. Well, thank you, Giuliano. Yeah, no, it's still been a good stream. And yeah, we'll keep going. It's definitely died off, the sub counts. We were flying through that first 1,000. But we'll keep going. Gilly, did you see that we got raided? Feel like I've been a while since I've interacted with you. You would have had to have seen it. Did you see it? We got the raid. It was awesome. Legend, some say it was the best raid that he's ever done. I don't know who's been saying that, but I've definitely heard rumors on the street that there hasn't been a better raid than mine. Or a more profitable one as well. Because I gained a lot of subscriptions out of that. And Ian Gary's a cuck. Well, but if we could gain 2 subs out of this last bit, yeah, man, congrats. I remember my first Guru raid. Okay. How many did you get? So good to know that you said first Guru raid, so I'll be getting more. And I'll have something planned for the next one. I'm going to drop the N-word. Because you've dropped the N-word, Gilly. Douglas told me to sub. Well, thank you, Douglas. I just spat all over you. Fight Fairies drop the N-word. I want to try. Seems like every UFC YouTuber drops the N-word in their career. I want to try. Douglas Pet Gin. But we're 2 subs away from 1620. So if we could at least be at that'd be good. Fight Fairy, drop the N-word on Wellmaker. Who are you going to drop it on, Lorenzo? Depends. You'll get more. It'll happen when you're not thinking about it, though. True. Like this stream, I've been trying to get subs last night. It just happened. Maybe people that are watching can sense my desperation and they're like, oh, I don't want to do that. Because people never want to give someone what they want. But if I wasn't asking, chur Larry. This guy is just chur. But who knows? Who knows who I'll drop it on? Maybe I'll wait for Buckley, Usman, Khalil Roundtree versus Jamal Hill. We'll have some opportunities to let it fly when it comes to those ones. It's not about getting subs. It's about getting the eyebrow stash. Make analysis video on Indian fighters fighting in Road to UFC for instant views. Maybe when it gets closer. When does Road to UFC start? Gosh, I'm going real Indian. You know who St. Denis is going to fight? Yes, I do. I do know, Isaiah. I do know. You've come to the right place. What is one thing the UFC does that you wish they would start doing? I'm not too sure. Like fights like O'Malley rematching. Spanky's got a question for you there, Giuliano. Take it away. It's happening Road to UFC, but when? Chur Illumi. Oh, gosh. The Chur guy's getting annoying. Anyone reckon? This is who he's fighting. Kyle. He's fighting Kyle Propelic. Also, Giuliano, I heard you did a little bit bad on picks the other week. Picked Ponzi and picked Bo Nickel, did ya? That's okay. Thinking about starting a channel. All right. Well, Giuliano would be the man to go to. He is swimming in subscribers. Giuliano, what advice have you got for Spanky here on growing your channel? Road to UFC starts from 22nd of May. All right, so we're getting close. In a couple weeks then. Road to UFC breakdowns would be dope. Yeah, I'll break down why Akship Gupta beats some Asian guy. Take it easy, man. Also, think about submitting your picks to UFC predictions tracker. True. I will think about that. Because then people would maybe subscribe to me that way. Because I actually watched the video that he just posted. And he goes, in the top 5 picks, this guy, and this guy. And I'm sure if my name popped up there, and the person who did best in their picks this week was Lorenzo Predicts. He did really well. And he got 11 out of 12 right. You know, that would give me notoriety. So I've been thinking about that, but I don't want to fucking email the guy. I can type he doesn't want to put us on. No, he didn't. He left, Spanky. He didn't want to put anyone on. Free. You can get subs from prediction trackers or views at least. Do you do anything in your free time besides cleaning up the yard and rewatching fights for your picks? I don't really watch fights for my picks. I feel like it puts you off. Natural impulse is the way to go. As soon as Big Marcel posts, your brain picks someone, you stay with that guy until the end. He gave good advice, all right? Not going to lie. Already, not going to lie. Yeah, what did he say? He said to stop thinking about it and it'll come when you least expect it and to keep doing your thing. He did give good advice, you're right. And not to get caught up in gaining subs. Yeah, bro, submit your picks to him, bro. More views and more subs. All right, just tailgating what Larry just said. Think of your own thing. Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Who wins? Mike Tyson versus Bruce Lee. Who wins? You're timed out for a day. Skull shape and ethnicity are the way to go. Oh, when it comes to predicting fights, absolutely. How did Jack break his arm with his fight with Gilbert Burns? It's crazy how he managed to remain composure and still win. I think it was catching a body kick or a body kick. And Belal actually throws a lot of body kicks. So a little bit worrying. But yeah, everyone gives him credit for it, but you can't tell that he broke his arm. He still fought like it was any other day. So although we give him a lot of credit, you can't tell. Do you not watch a fighter's progress over the course of a few fights at least to see their gait for improvement? Just curious. Yeah, it's really me, but I do have to go. See you around. Peace, Orange. All right, see you, Gilly. Giuliano, it's Nubby. Yeah, he doesn't care, dude. And I don't actually think Giuliano was around when you were around. But look at Nubby. Any chance to be like, hey guys, look, it's me, Nubby. No one cares about that, dude. Giuliano, you remember Nubby MMA? I don't actually think Gilly was around in Guru's chat when you were there. Hype for Blades Kuniev? You know it. You know I am, mate. Is that on the Baku card? When is that? When is that fight? He doesn't care. He's like, Gilly, it's Nubby. Like, who cares, dude? No one cares. He's like, he thinks he's this big name or something. It's insane. Yeah, let's look at this card. I remember. You remember or you remember? Oh, it is on this one. This is a decent card. I'm definitely going to go Ismail Nurdiev to beat Jun Sung Park. Lil bro got himself of thinking he was doing something. You've crippled me there. This is a decent card. Nick Modis, Sadikov. Daria loses to Melissa Mullins easily. Wow, this girl's really pretty. Claudia Segula versus Arina Alexeva. Arina Alexeva, she's pretty good. Wow, this girl's super pretty. Oh my god. Well, who's she? Oh, she lost to Melissa Mullins. Nubby, what do you mean by that? I have an Ian Gary mindset. Oh, yeah, that is a weird thing to say. Hamdi Mohammed, best female Australian UFC fighter. Jessica Rose Clark, Casey O'Neill, Megan Anderson. I'm not too sure. We don't have one. Was Nubby only here to troll you? That's my takeaway. Yes, that's my takeaway from him as well. My takeaway is that Nubby doesn't have a life that he's too happy with. So, like, pissing people off and getting little rises out of them, pissing them off and making them mad and bringing them down to his level of sadness, that helps him. Well, that's what my mum used to tell me. They bully you. Well, they pick on you because they're not happy with their own life. Or what's the saying? I feel like there's a better saying. There's like a real saying for it. Like, I don't know. I can't remember. But the main card looks decent. Rizvan Curtis, Ismail Nurdiev, Junyong Park, Fiziev, Bahamondes. That's a decent card. That is a decent card. Kyoji Horigushi's on the card. I have a Pat Barry mindset. Jesus. All right. That's too far. That's too far. Oh, and we got 1620. Yo, Gabba Gabba. They tear you down to build them up. Yeah, that's it. Don't get hyped, though. Probably lots of fights will get cancelled. Always a negative Nancy. You're always asking that one, which fight you reckon's going to get cancelled. How about none? How about none for once? Rose used to be fine before she shaved her head. Thoughts on Nina Drama? I reckon she's attractive. Seems like a nice girl. Don't hate her or anything. Don't watch her interviews though. But does any of you guys have Instagram threads? God, she posts some naughty shit on that one. She always posts some naughty shit on that. She a bad bitch. My car's a mess. I need to call Shakisha. Apparently you still get a DOI if you're the birthday boy. What the fuck? All right. Don't get hot though. They tear you down to build them up. Yeah. They bring you down to build themselves back up. Yeah, or bring you down to their level. Yeah. Yeah, never take mind. Never had an IG, don't need it, nor a TikTok. I have Instagram for Big Marcel to post selfies on my face. I like Instagram. You know, maybe you follow Jack Della and stuff. You follow your favorite fighters. You follow your friends. I like Instagram. And also Reels. Scroll Reels. That's awesome. That never gets boring. I was going to say old. Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? Nina Drama was my favorite UFC interview moment. I like the, what are you, Arab? What are you, Arab? I like that one because he was actually annoyed. Yeah, are you Arab? Yeah, I like that one. What are you, Arab? What would it take? Yeah, such a weird one. Such a weird one from Tom. What would it take? Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? That's a good one. And this is his husband behind the camera. What? Wait, what? The fuck did he just say to you? But then it's like, what can you do? Tom Aspinall just asked your wife if she's ever been fingered. And there's nothing you can do about that. Did we ever find out if Tom was actually trolling with that question? Well, there was... Yeah, no, we did find out that was just all jokes. And they played it up a little bit. And I think they had a little talk beforehand or something. And because she always gets weird questions, that's the reason he asked it. I forgot what the exact reason was, but yeah, it was all just a weird joke. But just the clip of it seemed so weird. She was asking really awkward questions and Tom decided to fire back. Lol, yeah. Yeah, because her interviews are all weird energy, but apparently in her comment sections, they're all weird questions. So he fired a question that he's seen in the comment sections to like equally weird it out and have a weird one. Because I think she always asks similar questions to fighters like that, like weird ones. The double down with the what would it take? Yeah. What would it take though? Yeah. God, that's good stuff. That's our heavyweight champ right there. Tom was real cheeky with it too. Had to be somewhat staged or suggested. Yeah, it was a little bit weird. And he seemed deadly serious as well. He seemed deadly serious, like he genuinely wanted to know what it would take to get to finger her. I know. And she never answered as well. And it's a good clip because she seemed genuinely uncomfortable about it as well. Like she didn't expect it. Fair play to Tom. Nina is an industry plant. Yes, she did come out of nowhere. And now she gets to film all the fighters, be their friend. She's like some big fan. Where did she come from? Hey, I've got no idea. I've got no idea. What are you, Arab? Fam, Arab for sure. 10 out of 10. She does look a little bit Arab, so I get why he said that. Oh, and CSP promoters there. I can see a part of Tom wanted to make the industry plant regret this situation. Yeah. Like just flipping on her. Who's going to do shit to me? God, Tom's the best, isn't he? Isn't he the best? But we've been live for 2 hours. So I think it's getting close, guys. I think it's getting close, but let's watch this. Let's watch this turn into a 162. Oh, what? What the Oh, okay, we lost one. Well, that sucks. Oh, dang, man, I know, right? Having so much fun. Stay, bro, Guru just doesn't care anymore. Yeah, I would, but it's like, I don't know. You know, maybe I'll stay to 2 o'clock. That seems like a clean number. That backyard would never look cleaner. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get around to doing that. You don't have the stamina. Well, it's been 2 hours, and that's what I was planning on. Just 2 hours. Because I don't want to tire you guys out. Oh, and someone just unsubbed when I showed the fucking thing. What's your guys' problem? If we hang out together for too long, then you guys will have no drive to go watch my full card predictions. But if I leave you wanting more, you'll be like, man, that Lorenzo guy's so chill. I need to hear more of him. Let me go watch his full card predictions. Show me your dick. You should start learning boxing. You don't have the stamina is a wild way to say, please stay alive. That is a wild way. Akshit, sorry, Akshit. But did when you hear you won't, so now I have to because I can't have you questioning my gangster. Yeah, that would have been a better way to keep me live, guys. Oh, you won't stay live for another 20. Oh, fucking, I'll show you. Question my will to do things. But you know, this will calm me down a little bit. This will calm me down and keep me here. We can go to 2 o'clock. Tom Aspinall going to get a fraud check by Bones. Who'd you favour in a street fight, Bo Nickel or a Liskarov? Okay. See, this is what makes me want to leave. Who do I prefer in a street fight? Who do I prefer in a fucking cage fight between them? Like, because UFC channel. Oh my God, 10. What are you trying to get me to leave, dude? He's staying for another 20? Time to add in my street fight question that I've been wanting to get answered. Is Jong Yong Lee good value? He is. Both of them are good value, I suppose, depending on who wins. You should try more like him. Maybe you'd get more subs. Maybe I would. Doesn't have the makings of a varsity athlete. No, I don't. But I don't know. Like natural impulse, Jong Yong Lee. Going off what they've looked like, Daniel Santos. I like Lee because he's bigger. Yeah, he is a big boy. But I think lighter man skill. I think he's more technical, Daniel Santos. A lot faster as well. Won't be out-muscled. Like, will scramble off bottom. Do you think Amanda Nunes would whip your ass? She would. Fair point. Depends what street they are fighting on. True. Does depend what street, yeah. Santos lots of cancelled fights lately and moving up a weight class. I don't know if he has a full camp. True, it is on short notice, but he was supposed to fight Davey Grant. So if anything, he'd be a little bit more ready. Also, he's not cutting weight, so he's coming in maybe at his natural weight class. I'm feeling good about Daniel Santos, and also that Lee guy's coming off a KO in the first round. That never looks good. And Daniel Santos got the short notice call up against Julio Arce, and he looked pretty good. And usually people look shit after their short notice call up. But then he KO'd Castaneda, beat another guy easily. If we're fighting on my block, it's going to be a 6-3-1 if you're getting your head stumped in. 100 Amanda Nunes versus Gorilla. Lee got hit with a 30-punch combo by Harder Emil. He did. Who's uglier? Belal is uglier than Jack Della, I would say. I'd really say that. I'd be confident. Confident to say that. Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll to keep you guys all intrigued. And let me find a good one. It's pretty close. It is a little bit close. But JDM's nose is broken. Bilal's nose is just hideous for some reason. Might have to disagree on that. Disagree on that. No, I reckon he's definitely ugly. He's got those bug eyes. He's got a weird face. He's definitely uglier than Jack. But they both are ugly. Gets it done in the third? I reckon he gets it done in the second. But I like that pick. I like that pick from you there. I don't wanna get undressed. Do you think Belal is all natural? It's weird. It's weird. On his physique, he did get weirdly swole all of a sudden and have this impenetrable takedown defense. Well, he always kind of had that, but this ridiculous stamina and cardio to push. Yeah, he did get weirdly strong out of nowhere. And his back got ginormous and veiny, spots as well. His head got weird. Yeah, it's sus. It's definitely sus. Jack's face is weirdly like a Minecraft skin. It is. Yeah, he does have like a bit of a square head. Wait, hold on. Yuri's the only natural fighter on the roster. Jack's face is alright. And veiny out there. Veiny out there. Belal has the best physique and best cardio of his career at 36 years old. Totally legit. It is a little bit weird, isn't it? I'm going to have JDM on a multi, but I still need to cook Baku. Who wins? Who would you guys pick if this got made like in a couple of days for an upcoming card? What do you think of Laura Sanko as a commentator way back when she did that? Well, she does do that. She just commentated on, was it last week's card or the week before? She just commentated again, but I think she has good analysis, and I do prefer her than a Bisping. But when she like, oh, Sean Strickland, like it does sound shit. It does sound shit. So I don't enjoy her being there, but I prefer her over Bisping. I really cannot stand Bisping. Hey, I'm in the kitchen whipping. Think I got to hit Shevchenko to the lines too wide. Jack's face actually reminds me of Tun Back from the Terror series. What do you think of Sanko? If it is a short notice fight, then I'm going Prates. Full camp Wonder Boy got a good chance. Well, it's not a short notice fight. It just got booked tomorrow. They've got a full camp. I'd go Wonder Boy as well. I really would. I'd pick Wonder Boy. More volume. Like Prates, oh god, he just looks so. Like if you're not going to stand there and let him fucking hit you with these good straight shots, then he's just going to like follow you around the octagon and get schooled. Thoughts on owning a Carlos Prates shirt? Yeah, that'd be decent. I tried to find my Jack Della Maddalena shirt for my full card prediction video, but at least minimum I need to find it for the pay-per-view. I need to be wearing my glorious Jack Della shirt. But yeah, having a shirt of a cool fighter, I like that. Juliana Pena is actually the most annoying female fighter right now. Yeah, she sucks. Prates could chin Wonder Boy, let's be real, but point fight, yeah, Wonder Boy, not going to lie. Let's not forget Ian crawling around like a hoe. Yeah, he could catch Wonder Boy, but I feel like that's his only way of winning. Like, hopefully catching him. And I think Buckley's like a weird, goofy guy, comes in, can catch you back. More technique kind of guy like Prates, it'd be hard. It'd be hard. I don't. Wonder Boy's 42, but he still schools everyone on the feet. He still was beating up Buckley and shit. Prates is long enough to catch him leaning out of range in later rounds when Wonder Boy slows down defensively. But it's only a 3-rounder. It's only a 3-rounder. And Wonder Boy doesn't slow down defensively. Maybe he does. I suppose he got caught a bit later against Buckley. But no, he ramps it up. But I get it. It's maybe a dumb pick. But God, I just did not like what I seen out of Prates at all. And God, it made me feel so dumb for picking him. Ian was crawling like he needed a revive or something. He just got down. Wonder Boy at 42 slows down. But everyone really believes in Buckley, and he was winning that Buckley fight and got caught lacking. He still got it. Wonder Boy. He's not some old 42-year-old that's shit now. He still got it. He was making Buckley look like a fucking idiot, getting up from his takedowns and beating him up on the feet. Got caught lacking, but I don't know. I reckon he still got it. He still gives anyone a hard day on the feet. If Woodley can score knockdowns and Buckley puts him out, I've got to go Prates. He got caught later rounds when he slowed down defensively. No, well, Buckley just has an awesome 3rd round, maybe. But I don't think it's a slowed down defensively. It's just he got caught. He got caught. Like, Buckley kept going. One of those was eventually going to land, the way he comes in like a fucking sped. But I suppose you could say he slowed down defensively, seeming he got caught later in the fight. You could say that. Anyone could beat Colby, even Wonder Boy. Who said something about Colby? Colby versus Wonder Boy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd go Wonder Boy. Do you think Prates froze or let Ian survive on purpose? Woodley released the track, I'll beat your ass. You know what I think? And I forgot to say this when it happened, but I thought about it. Prates tweeted after the fight, sorry guys that I didn't get the finish. Like, dude, you didn't win. It's not about not getting the finish. You didn't even win. So I think that's what held him back. Like, he could have got a boring ground and pound finish, but he, like, wanted to separate and get, like, a highlight reel KO. And then he tweets after the fight, sorry, guys, I let yous all down and I didn't get the finish. Like, you didn't win. That's what you let us down by. We don't need you to get the finish, you fucking idiot. I feel like that was his problem. He's like, all rough, he's cool KO jeans. I got to get a highlight too. I can't just ground and pound him to a boring TKO win. That's not a highlight. Sorry I didn't get the finish, everyone. We wanted you to win, man. We didn't want you to get the finish, but we did. But come on. I am green screening. You're right, Ryan. Ian's wife was hitting on Buckley on the ceremonial weigh-ins. Yeah, I suppose she did caress his arm. I did see that. She did. She caressed his arm. It was sweet. Have we gained our subs again? Nope. You talk about wasted potential from Woodley. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird one. I remember when I was like first getting into the sport, watching the press conference of Askren, Woodley, and that's when I thought Woodley was good. I had no idea who Kamaru Usman was. And I remember Woodley saying at the press conference, how are you going to beat me? I'm better on the feet than you. I'm a better wrestler than you are. And I was sitting there like, hell yeah, Woodley. How is this random black guy that I've never seen going to beat you? You are a great wrestler and a great striker. And then like, I didn't watch the card, found out after that he dominated him. And I was like, oh, wow. Woodley lost? But he's the best. And watched that Robbie one. That's when I was like first getting into the UFC. I watched the Askren one. The Askren Lawler. But then I didn't watch Woodley Usman. That was the I'm coming all night long, T Wood, so don't back up. Why the fuck is Layla so involved in Ian's fight career? It kills his character so much, like she kind of ruined his whole career as a fan fave. Yeah, I suppose she did, but he's very annoying as well. But yeah, she did kind of ruin his notoriety with us fans. Lorenzo, did you ever see Nate Marquardt's finish over Woodley? I have seen that with the elbows and stuff. Yeah, it's vicious. Absolutely kills him. Unless the professional fighter wins against Jake. I think Jake Paul was the ultimate career ender for Woodley or any professional fighter in general. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I can't believe he flatline KO'd Woodley with one punch like that. I watched that one live, and that saved that too, because that was the worst fight ever. That was the worst fight ever before that. It was boring. He would have had no hype about anything in the future. I think Woodley might have even been up. It was a close fight. And then, wish he didn't fight Jake Paul. Yeah, he did embarrass us, didn't he? He really did. What a fucking little bitch. What a little bitch-ass bitch. Really embarrassing the UFC. Getting slept by Jake. Jake is a beast. He is pretty good, though. And then Silva lost. Is there some type of process to fully join? No, there isn't a process. You click on the link and hopefully that takes you where you need to go. Otherwise, someone said before that you can scroll through and have to find it. But that's it. You just click request and then I accept you. And then I accept you in. Mike Tyson's fight against Jake Paul was legalized elderly abuse. Yeah, that was sus. That one, he definitely took it easy on Mike Tyson and didn't want to KO him. Yeah, I requested a bit ago. Then you should be in, Jordan. What's your name? You should be in then, because no one's here ready to request. I reckon you're in. Have you made your picks yet? What was your name? Woodley was our best hope to beat Chama Joe. Oh yeah, you're in. Yeah, I just accepted you before. You got to make your picks and we'll be able to see him. But I did just accept you. You're in now. You're in. I don't know, Larry. I expected Nate to beat Jake, but none of the other guys. Nate Robinson? Oh, Nate Diaz. Woodley was our best hope to beat Jake. Let's be real. Perry wasn't going to do it. Nate wasn't going to beat him. And Old Man Anderson wasn't going to either. I thought Anderson had a good chance. But I did think Woodley was going to win when he went over. I thought that was easy money for Woodley. And I was actually pretty impressed. I was like, wow, Jake Paul beats Woodley in a boxing fight. I just couldn't fathom it. That a guy that held the belt, I thought Anderson was too old, yeah. But he looked good in his boxing fights before. But no, I didn't think Nate Diaz would get anywhere close. I thought that was an easy layup for Jake Paul. Same, I thought Woodley had that. Same, I really did. I thought Askren had it at the time. I thought Askren would wear on him in the clinch. And when they got in the clinch and stuff, he wouldn't get chinned. He'd maybe take a beating, wear him out, just being a smarter fighter. But he just got baptized. He got baptized instantly. There's a fit chick at the gym I used to be mates with. They keep looking at me. Is it because I'm hot and mystical or fat? Boring ass question. Classic 18-year-old ass question. God damn it. Actually, good to where you live. Where you live, sorry. Such a streamer. Possibly the worst fighter ever. Yeah, I felt dumb for that one. I'm glad I caught the stream again. This is cool little community. It is. It is. And enjoy it while it's small. Because one day, Jordan, I'm not even going to read anything that you fucking say. I'm going to be too busy reading donos and getting showered in money. So enjoy getting read, everything that you say. Because one day the only way you're going to be read is if you pay me money. Yeah. Yeah, but this is good vibes. 100%. Answer me, mate. Answer my question. Did you just ask about the girl? And I read it? No, I'm going to time you out. We're about to leave anyway, so I'm just going to get rid of you for 30 minutes. Asked about some hot girl. Bloody hell, mate. Don't be silly. Hello, my favourite British banchode. No. I'm not a sister fucker, and I'm not British. Again. Tonight, Chandra, better strap up, little bro. Made Maya look like a K1 champ. Askren has absolutely no striking. He took that fight because he's obsessed with Thane. Yeah, I know. That was my bad. I felt dumb. Is that Dagestan in the background? Could you imagine Dagestan looked like this? It was just majestic and beautiful. Beautiful mountains and just plains of grass and stuff. God. No wonder they're so good at fighting. It's just awesome over there. But no, I've got no idea what that is. It's the Lonely Mountain from Lord of the Rings. No, I've got no idea. But God, how good's Lord of the Rings, right? That's Toowoomba in the back. No, it's definitely not Toowoomba. Hi, mate. Hope you enjoyed the fight. Which fight? But yeah, okay. Bo Nickel is a journeyman now. He is. I know. It's one of those ones where it's like, how the fuck did I even think Bo Nickel had a chance to beat someone so experienced so early into his career? And we were all hoping about Bo Nickel. But if he actually went off his performances. Like Cody Brundage, he struggled. He did struggle against Brundage. Jamie Pickett didn't blow the house down. Paul Craig fight. Like, if you went off his performances and not off what he should be, then I reckon we all would have picked old mate. But I don't know. We just fell into the hype. And he did look shit against GM3. You just got to remove the GM3 fight out of your mind. The high altitude training in the mountains in Dagestan definitely helps for athletes. Am I the only one that feels like Paul paid for his W's got to the Lesser Fury brother while on a high ego? Paid for his W's? No, I don't think any of it was rigged. Ever. But they're all easy matchups and winnable fights. Hamza is the next fight to look for. Indubitably. Carlos was such a disappointment. It was so bad. That was a disappointment. Yeah, he did let us down. He did. He looked shit. He barely threw. Single-digit numbers. See you later. Oh, why is it 2? Any chance for Bo? Or is it so over for him? There's a chance that he can make it to the rankings. Like, he was 7-0. He needed to take a loss. People that young, that green, they need to take losses and learn from it to get better. I reckon, but there's no, like, chance for him. But he can beat a Brendan Allen. He could maybe get good enough to beat a Fluffy Hernandez. I do think that. It's not rigged, but there's no hydration clause. It's the only easy matchup, in my opinion, was Askren. Woodley shouldn't have lost that either. Way old news. I can't believe he lost that, hey. I would like to see Till versus Jake Paul. See what happens there. Do you think Ian Gary should get more respect for short notice step up? No. No, there's no risk, and he knew what he was doing, taking that short notice call up against the boogeyman of the division. Like, I don't like that. He only took that fight to start the narrative of I take any fight. When the UFC needs a fight, they call me. You don't lose when you take short notice fights. Unless you Volt. Like, you lose your fucking life and your legacy and, like, your whole career just goes down the drain. God, Volt. Fucking idiot. Why did he do that? Did you pick Jorge or Diaz? I wasn't around, dude. Wasn't around. Didn't pick any of them. We still haven't got 16, 20 subs. Are you fucking kidding me, man? But he's back. Let us community lobby for Darren Till versus Jake Paul. Volk is so back. He is back. He's back. He's better than ever. Well, no. But he's back. O'Malley or Marab? I'm going to go Marab in that one, but I'm not that confident in it. But God, it'd be so bullshit. Just because for the lay of the law and how the world works, O'Malley shouldn't win the belt off Marab after not earning another title shot. If he gets the belt and he's walking around with the belt after Marab went and defended against Umar and he sat on his ass, then it's like, what the fuck, Jesus? Or what the fuck, God? What are you doing? Do you not care about, like, karma and shit? So, yeah, God, that would suck. Don't forget to make a video on Road to UFC. I won't, but that's in a few weeks, so I'm sure we'll have time. I knew Jake was going to beat Askren, Diaz, and Anderson. They all way smaller than him and kind of don't pack a punch. Yeah, I knew he'd fuck up Nate Diaz. I thought he'd KO him as well. What was your first actual sit through the whole thing? Not too sure, but it's too late. We're leaving. Wait. Well, I'll stay for one more minute. Chances that Marab vs. O'Malley goes exactly the same? Good chances, I reckon. Even more dominant. Wait. Always speak of him with respect. Askren barely hobbled in the damn ring. Larry, I agree. Askren and Della were obvious. Anderson, only that he was way too old. Oh, wait. So close. Even more dominant, yes. Because for Marab, watching a guy that you train with in Aljo get KO'd in the second round by a pullback slick counter, Marab would have been shitting himself going in there like, holy shit, the guy that I train with every day got slept just going in for a simple exchange. Like, this guy's timing and power must be elite. And then going in there with 25 minutes not getting slept, you're like, all right, it's not, like, he can land a perfect shot, but you're not going to get chinned if you engage him slightly. You know, he has to land a perfect shot. So he'd gained a lot of confidence not getting chinned in that first one. But I'd have to imagine that O'Malley would be way more active in this one too, you know, surely. Surely he'd be way more active and really go for it. Aljo's way more chinny than Marab, in my opinion, true. I don't think they're both really chinny, but Merab's got great recovery. Merab eats that shot that O'Malley hit Aljo with. No, I don't think so at all. I don't think so at all. Do you guys reckon that? Let's do a little poll on that, because you've raised a good point for a second, and I want to know what you guys think. Does Merab eat that shot? Do you guys reckon that same pullback counter would have KO'd Merab the same way he KO'd Aljo? I go with yes, it would have. That was a great shot. Pullback counter as Merab's coming in. There's no eating that. He would have got dropped by that. That drops him. Maybe he recovers, but Aljo had decent recovery as well. No, he wouldn't. Mariah's hurt him bad. O'Malley will lose again, though, in my opinion. Well, Merab's style isn't putting him there, so come on, Mike. Let's not go like that. Let's pretend Merab overextended like a fucking retard like Aljo did. Why didn't Aljo shoot? And he fucking relentlessly grappled against Evloev, but fights dynamic striker O'Malley, and he's like, barely shoots. Such a retard. Mike playing chess, he's like, well, you'd never get there, so no. I knew someone would go that way. But no. He overextends exactly like Aljo did. The exact same shot gets planted. Yes. A lot of you guys are saying yes. I really don't see so. That was such a good shot. That KO's anyone. I can't believe Aljo didn't get flatlined from it. Well, maybe not that, but that was good. He definitely gets dropped, but maybe he recovers. But I reckon, am I the only person taking Sean over Merab? Probably. Even Cejudo rocked him. Even Cejudo rocked Merab. Yeah, that shot fucks him. Merab got wobbled by Uma. He did. He got wobbled by Cejudo. But you would agree that Merab is more durable and has better recovery, though. Yeah. I would agree with that. So maybe he works his way out of those follow-up sequence that O'Malley went for. But those were really good follow-ups as well. Like really, really accurate. Really good ones. I wasn't mad at that stoppage. He did good with those follow-ups. Merab gets wobbled, but his recovery is better. Thoughts on Evloev? He's good. I don't think he's elite. Never impressed. Merab gets also only got slept prior to that by Mariah's knee. Yeah. Aljo's got a good chin. Aljo's only got slept by a knee and O'Malley. Can you guys think about Aljo getting wobbled? Piotr Yan dropped him in that first round. But Aljo's got a good chin. And he's actually got good recovery himself because he recovered well from that O'Malley shot and never got put out for once. And that Mariah's knee, that probably chins Merab. Do you reckon that Mariah's knee chins Merab? Or does he fucking eat that one as well? Who knows? He probably recovers at least. Gets dropped and then recovered. Let's be real. If O'Malley is anywhere close to finishing the fight, the ref will stop it. True. Want him as champ for some reason. Yeah, I could see an early one. And with Merab's recovery, it'll probably look early regardless, because as soon as he steps in, Merab will be right back up, bouncing side to side. If you want to get meta with it, Merab doesn't train to be chinny. He probably doesn't take that shot any better than Aljo. You're right. True, yeah. Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon they both get dropped. They both get wailed on and put away on the ground. Yeah, maybe that even sparks him. Who knows? Yeah, he did recover good versus O'Malley. Who? Oh, yeah, Aljo, yeah. I can see an early stoppage for Sean or a Merab decision, yeah. I could see, well, you know what I'm going to do? Because of the delay of the law of the channel. And fuck, I just posted my video, now it's getting no views instantly. Because of the delay of the law of the channel, I once made Sean O'Malley by submission, so it's only right to make, again, Sean O'Malley by submission. Get it done. Sean O'Malley wins via submission at 3:06. And then 7 months later, I'll make Sean O'Malley wins via submission at UFC 316. 10 pay-per-views later. How convenient. That makes sense. Because I've always reckoned we're going to see an O'Malley submission one day in the UFC. This will be the time. I feel like championship fights shouldn't be stopped unless they are out cold or tap. No TKOs. Ooh, I don't know. How long are we going to have to wait, though? I don't know about that, but I'm going to have to leave. I'm going to have to leave because I posted my video and then you guys sidetracked me. Oh, God, you know I love UFC too much. And now my video suffered and it's got no views in 6 minutes. So we're all going to have to leave. Don't link it, Larry. Don't link it. Don't you link it. Don't link it. Whoa. You can watch my full card if you want to, but don't click on it unless you actually want to watch it. Don't link it, because people will fucking blindly click on it, realize that they're into something that they didn't want to be, and it has my view now. All right. But if you guys want to go watch my full card predictions, you can, but only if you want to. Don't think you're helping me out by clicking on it for a minute and clicking off, because you're doing the opposite. Your YouTube's thinking, what? One of your subscribers clicked off in 50 seconds? This must be a shit video. Let's not further promote it. That's how it works. But comment. I'll be expecting some comments. I'll be expecting your comment, Mike Lange. I'll watch the upload. You're live tomorrow? Yes. I'm live every day. I'll be live later I'll be live later today at like 6 o'clock. But I'm live every day. Tomorrow, and then the next day, and then the next day. But yes, I'll be looking for your comments. Alumi, Larry, Jordan, Luke, Tanai Chandra. Bye, Daddy. Oh, fuck you. Sneaky Ninja. But you have to watch it. All right, see you guys. See you guys later today, but then also tomorrow for you, Mike Lange. Well, tomorrow for me, yes. Exactly right. See you tomorrow. And hopefully Guru is alive. We'll see. We'll see. Where's his full card predicus? Love from Indonesia. Okay. All right, thank you, dude. I've never seen you before. Make sure you subscribe. Did we hit our goal before we leave? Have a good one. I will try. I'll try, guys. But apparently I have to fucking clean up some backyard, which is bullshit, and I won't be doing it. Fuck you, Mum. All right, see you guys.